an upgrade because it had like a
Ladies
thing.
and gentlemen, welcome back to Dinner and the Game.
And we were doing it with like a
We're gonna listen to Milagros' sister
Also,
tell us
like,
all about her
siege
D&D
weapon
days.
stuff.
So we fought this rock, right?
My
Beat
bad.
its ass.
You guys have fun. You guys have fun.
Hey, we love hearing people get into the game and learn and love it. It is amazing.
Yeah,
We're
she's been
happy.
playing longer than me, actually. Yeah.
So, hi everybody, how you doing?
Very good.
Very good. We
I
had some
missed
time
my
to,
friends.
we got some time to hang out and chit chat and stuff, and now we're gonna be having some fun playing some Emerald Sanctums, which basically means we're gonna be playing World of Darkness 25th anniversary edition rule sets, and we are going to be basically Chaos Gremlins, and we're going to see just how bad we can make M go, what the fuck? But in the meantime, we are still waiting for Sphinx to get back. We did a last minute call for drinks, and I may have lied about the 60 whole seconds. So
Let me put up my flag. Okay, there we go. Google's being
Flags.
homophobic.
yeah, well, Google's being homophobic.
There
Okay.
we go.
So, first off, Google, the opinions expressed by Milagros are Milagros' alone. Please don't like ban us and stuff. And
No, I said what I said.
I said what I
Your
said.
your quarrel is with me, Google.
So, but in the meantime, we are going to be playing a little Emerald Sanctums, which means that we're going to be showing you a little bit of everything from World of Darkness, from mages who just got back right in time for his cue, from mages to werewolves, to fae. We actually don't have a vampire anymore, but we may have a guest back soon someday, because, you know, things happen, and sometimes you have to bring back an elder monster La Sombra to set things to right. Or maybe just take someone out on a date.
Date night. Date night. Date night.
Thank you very much for the like, Mo. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this, but first I wanted to... We have not been able to play in quite a while, and that is because a lot of folks have real life stuff that's been happening at this time of the year for some reason. Been having personal family issues on my side, and a lot of other people have been having issues too. We literally took the entire week off last just because every single show there was at least me on the main part, but at least myself and like one other person had a problem. So it was just like, let's just take the week off. It was too much to try and make arrangements and work around schedules. So, but that does bring up the point that I was trying to get to, and that is at Dinner and Game we have one main major rule, and that is real life always comes first. We are here to enjoy each other's company, have a good time, and if that becomes too much weight to bear at any time, then guess what? The games are gonna go, because in the end, we're here to make each other feel. Give ourselves a little bit of relief, stress, allow M to drink an entire 2-liter of Pepsi in one sitting. And that's all we're here for. We want to relax and have fun. We want you to relax and enjoy it with us. So please, if for any reason anything happens at any of our shows, we always say that Dinner and the Game is for an adult audience. But if anything happens that you find is triggering, or anything happens that you have a problem with or issues with in any way, shape, or form, do not hesitate to step away. We are here to have a good time. We're not here to make anyone in any way, shape, or form like they're not supposed to be. Okay? So, and you don't have to explain, you don't have to do anything. Just step out if you need. We'll always be here when you come back, and, you know, if you want to actually chat about it to any of us about what happened, you can join our Discord, and we are all of us are in the Discord, and you can find the Discord there. If you join the Discord, you will be able to chat with just about anybody here on the show. I do need to put in tags there because we do request that you make all initial attempts at contact, make them all publicly so that people can have the opportunity to say whether they want to be contacted or not. As I said, with people going through so much, it is a big deal to understand. We're not actors. We're not here to play a part, play a role, or anything like that. So everything we do here is voluntary, including contact with who make contact with us. So that is going to be what is just going to be part of everyday life because we have to respect each other's boundaries. All that. Guys, how has everyone been this past couple of weeks that we've not been able to play?
I missed you guys.
Yeah,
It has definitely been a time for sure. I really
is
could
that a
have
dog?
used you guys multiple times.
Dog.
Puppy there?
yeah, that's Gallifrey.
It's a baby.
Your buddy.
But in the meantime, Sphinx,
Yes.
has everything been going well for you?
Yeah.
With the singing puppy?
Gallifrey had something to say about that as well.
Of course.
Yeah, everything's been going well. I mean, aside from, stresses of work, I'm on the hunt for a new kitty. And that's been its own thing.
A new kitty?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a Maine Coon. I've been wanting a Maine Coon for a while, and I think I may have found a breed. So
Local,
we'll
I take
see.
it?
Further down south, out in Portland.
I was gonna say because I do know of a breeder here in Texas. It's actually a friend, but that would be a long haul to get a kitty.
Yeah, I know those tends to cost a lot of money to ship those guys, which is why I have not done any of the ones on like the East Coast or in the South that I found.
Yep.
Trying to go as local as I can.
This is actually they're breeders, but it's like their family cats. So and when they have kittens, they and both the mother and father are gingers. So the the kittens are all gingers.
Oh, that's adorable.
Gingers of one, either straight orange or orange and white. So
nice.
That's what I told you about. The one of them lays in the fruit bowl in the middle of the foyer and knocks all the fruit out of it. Yeah, that's the person that has the Mancoons.
That's dope.
So hopefully you'll be able to find a kitty soon. Mancoons are wonderful. They're like cat dogs.
Yeah.
Milagros, how have you been?
I'm alive. Still
Glad to
job
see it.
hunting, which for might just start a business instead of getting fucking hired. 'Cause apparently that's easier. And spring has definitely sprung. I'm definitely feeling like a fancy plant. Every time the sun is out, I'm like, oh shit, I have energy.
This is what vitamin D is. God,
for real. I take so much vitamin D. But there's still something about the apartment being all sunny that I'm like, oh shit, I need to do things.
Because you can see the state of your apartment.
Yeah. We have a plumbing issue now that we have to fix.
Why do you have to fix it? You're renting.
Well, we have to get it fixed. We're harassing the guy to send a plumber. But things are okay. I'm surviving, and I very much miss my friends. So I'm glad that we're able to play this week.
Yeah.
Hell yes, miss the hell out of you. Speaking of missing the hell out of people, hi Am. How are you?
I'm here.
We're gonna try. I on one hand, I'm like, I want to say we're gonna try and keep the emotional trauma to a minimum. On the other hand, I know me, and
Lies.
And I know that even if I tried to keep the emotional trauma to a minimum, I think I would disappoint Em.
I'll just cry. I just cry.
Em has been charging for an hour. She's ready. Oh wait, my dice. I need. Oh.
So for those of you who may be new to the channel, we play World of Darkness on Tuesdays, and this is a 25th anniversary edition for anyone who wants to know what rule set we're playing. But we're only doing this because we're playing just about every single thing. We're playing what's called an orphans, which basically means we can choose any one of the playable races / creatures from World of Darkness. And in the current group we have Emery's Grant, who is played by Sphinx and is a mage, Order of Hermes. We have Pandora, who is played by Melangros and is a Black Fury's werewolf. We have a Countess Rosaline, who is a she, which is Fae. And we have Madness Diamond with us, or Diamond, who is playing a human hunter, but Madness is really not feeling well. So as I said earlier, the one rule in the game is real life comes first.
Real life always comes first.
And so, so she is taking the night off. We hope you get better. We hope to see you next week. We love you very much. And I know you're probably not watching because your head hurts. Like, hopefully you get lots of rest and you see. But in the meantime, where we left off last time. Oh, I almost forgot. Really did almost forget. We do have some sponsorships on right now. First off, we have a new partner when it comes to our libations and our drink. And that is a company that is really in line and in sync with our kind of, not goals, but what would you say, our ethical estates?
Standards, maybe?
Standards, I guess standards would be a good word for it. And that is a wonderful company called Many Worlds Taverns. Many Worlds Taverns are purveyors of fine coffees and tea. I do believe Sphinx has now got their entire library of tea. Is that correct? Did you try that? Did you try that?
I'm drinking Verdant Harbor right now.
Verdant Harbor is really good. Did you try that one I told you about with the ginger?
Yes, I love it.
You love it? Man.
I do.
I don't know. I don't know because it's just strong.
You put some honey in it.
I did. It cut it back a lot, but I think I might have also put too much tea. And brewed it because it was strong.
Yeah, I think you're only supposed to brew it for like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
at a certain temperature.
It's also a quick brew. You don't want that thing to be keep super long.
Yeah. I am a tea connoisseur, I guess is the word. Connoisseur. Enthusiast is a better word. I like following the instructions for brewing to the letter, down to like the time, the temperature, all that stuff. So that makes a hell of a lot of difference. It really does. Yeah. So if I highly recommend. There is a raw honey that I like to use, and it works particularly well with all of the teas that I've got, and it's got like clover flavoring to it, and it's real good. Real
I don't
good.
know if you know this, but in Texas has like really, we have a plethora of sweet clover. And because of that, our natural honeys here are very strong clover honeys. And of course, if you eat natural honey produced in your area, it'll also help with your resistance to allergens in the area, because it bolsters your immune system against local allergens. So we only buy locally produced honey from beekeepers here. So yeah, it's really good. But if you guys want to try Many Worlds Taverns, right now they have a bunch of stuff going on. But if you use that link that's in our chat and the discount code of Dinner and a Game, you'll get 10% off your entire order. So we will go ahead and leave that up and put that up in chat. It'll come up a couple more times. But if you want to do that, a small percentage of any sale goes back to Dinner and Game to help support us, and we appreciate it immensely. Also, if you want to get any of our merchandise, we have a small merch store that has such things as our Only the Tears of My Players Can Quench My Thirst mugs and canters, as well as t-shirts, and the Intelligence is a Dumb Stat, the slogan for our Wednesday night Kingdoms of Mist campaign, and they live up to it as much as possible. But all that means that if you can any items you buy there, the majority of that goes directly back to us to help support. So we thank you, anyone, for any type of alert they can come up with. We are also getting ready to do a promotion with Arkenforge. We've been working with them for a while to work this out, and it's going to kind of tie into our merchandising line, which is going to be material components, where we're going to have our 3D printed terrain sets that we're going to be selling, and we're going to be launching an in-home game in the next 3 months. I think it's 3 months until we said we were going to launch, and that game is going to be using our stuff exclusively for terrain pieces. And these are items that we have licensed to resell, print and resell. And so we're going to be building on this line in-house by hiring actual designers to build off of the templates that we're given. And we're going to be selling the already existing designs that they already have. We already have licensed out from them. And so be looking for that. The website is in development right now. It's a nightmare. I've never built a store website before, and wow. But be on the lookout for that. That's going to be launching very, very soon. In the meantime, let's actually play a freaking game. How about that? Dun, dun, dun. So when we left off, we were in a particularly tense... I think that's the best way. We had a small occurrence happen. There is 3 separate Fae in our local community that are literally mythic beauties. Lady Rosaline, Countess Rosaline, her now husband, Finn, and I don't think he's officially even a paramour. Your friend, hey,
boy toy du jour.
No, I don't know.
For real,
we have no confirmation that he is in any way, shape, or form any more than a visiting friend. So, but in the meantime, they're all of such. They're Fae, so their beauty is literally on a level that's super. And we have one human, straight human, in the group, and so she is absolutely susceptible just to being enthralled by any other presences. Well, she manages to resist Rosaline's. She managed to reduce Finn, but she slipped on Aiden. And so she was just throwing herself at Aiden. And and Pandora decided that the best way to get her out of this was to scare her out. So, knowing that she's a human mortal, Pandora shifted into her full combat form, which is called Krenos, which is like a 9.5 to 10 foot tall monster of a creature with a wolf's head, a humanistic body, claws, fangs, and basically a supernatural aura around it that makes the human mind revert back to the monkey in the back of your brain. And unfortunately, Bay, our human hunter, their switch went from flight to fight as they tried to attack Pandora. So eventually, Rosaline called on the powers of her residence, which is where all this was happening, because Rose was just trying to have a goddamn, trying to have a fucking adult dinner party, and now she's got werewolves and people freaking out and things going flying. So she asked the house to quarantine Bay until she could get under control. So the house, which his name is Rose Red, the house put Bay into the oubliette and made Bay comfortable as Bay got herself composed. While everyone was kind of waiting for her to get composed, everything, everyone was just like freaking out. A few seconds of calm came in. Countess Rosaline, who was very pregnant at the start of the dinner, literally yelled, something along the lines of, and me in my condition, and looked down and found that they were no longer. And that's literally where we left off.
Oh boy.
And she ordered the house to do a lockdown.
So, as of right now, no one can enter, no one can leave, and Rose, would you like to take things from here?
He is immediately having a full-blown meltdown right now. And it's all about, I just wanted a goddamn dinner. Now, my baby's missing. Where is the kid? Where is she? Where's the kid? Where's the kid? She is booking it towards her room.
Okay. So you take off.
Nora's like looking under the table.
Who is?
The baby like fell out or something.
Did we get her too upset? Did the baby fall out?
I don't fucking know. It's a fake baby. The baby and babies in like 1,000 years or some shit.
Did Pandora? Did you ever shift back?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say because there's a giant Kreenos werewolf looking under the table. It reminds me of Ludo from Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Not even looking under the table, just picking up the table in one hand.
No, I feel like that would upset Rose. I don't want to do that. I don't want to tip the food.
All right, so Rose, you're running to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thinks. What are you doing?
Emrys is kind of looking around. I'm assuming the Tati is still outside.
Yeah, she hadn't arrived yet. She said she was on her way, which you assume means that she was porting in. And
right.
because Rose's place is it's fortified. She has to teleport in outside the grounds and then walk onto the grounds.
Yeah, and it's Tuck's arrived though, right?
No,
I think Tati was coming as Tuck's
part of
fuck
Rose's
one.
household, so he could. I thought
we were
said
discussing that he could probably just walk in because he is one of her
Yep.
knights. He and
Okay, so
Aiden are both knights.
So Emrys is initially just kind of standing there, like, what the hell just happened? And then he's gonna immediately like turn on his mage side. It's like, fuck it, we got to figure out what the hell's going on here.
Finn is obviously running right after Rose, and he looks equally just.
Yeah.
Aiden is kind of like, and he's like, he kind of looks over at you, Pandora, because you two are like the only ones left in the room at this point, and he's like, "What exactly is going on?"
You're asking the dyke if she knows how fairy pregnancy works?
This is nothing.
Did it
Aiden's
fall
like,
out?
I have no idea how fairy pregnancy works. Do you understand that this has not happened to us since we've been alive?
How many years is that? Like 3,000, 5,000 years?
Well, I don't know exactly, but it's a long time.
Ever.
Since the
Like
sundering.
crawled under the table and is checking under Rose's fucking chair. Like, I mean, what? She didn't have like contractions or anything.
Aiden looks in the chair and he's like, "There's no evidence that she's given birth."
Did the baby just decide like, "Oh, I'm done"? Like, what the
I
fuck?
don't know how this works.
Well, typically speaking, babies will. Like,
I know how that works. I meant the Fae baby works.
Oh yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Yeah,
I don't
Rose
know.
made it to her room.
Yes, Rose has made it to her room. You run into your room. It is just as you left it.
No baby.
No baby.
Rose Red, where is the child?
I wish I don't. Child.
The house!
The baby's fucking wandering around.
All of you just hear her do a loud fucking scream from across the house.
Pandora's just gonna run in that direction because she's assuming
Aiden's following.
the worst.
Finn takes you by the shoulders. He's like, "What's going on?"
The baby's left the house.
How?
No! The baby's left the house. She's out there all by herself and
Rose Red goes, "Oh, the baby's not by themselves." And there goes the noise canceling.
There goes
She asked, "Who's with the baby?"
I can't tell you.
Why?
Told me
Is there a twin?
I own the house. You can tell me. No, the baby does not own the house.
Did the baby steal the deed?
Who took my child?
baby. No one took your child. Baby. Come get.
Who?
Is with.
She is going to call him. Immediately.
The phone rings and rings and rings, and just before it's like gonna hit that fifth ring when it goes to voicemail, someone picks up the phone. They sound breathless. It's like, "Hello, who's this? Countess Roseline?" Not
Is this
it's
High
not-
King David?
Not High King David.
Who the fuck is this?
This is the High King's attaché. Do you know?
Where is? Mm.
We don't know where he is, ma'am. He was supposed to be coming down for dinner, and we came up to check when he was late, and he's not in his quarters.
Click.
Your phone rings immediately. It's High King David's phone.
Answer.
Do you have any idea where the High King is?
He's probably in Seattle. Like.
Your phone rings instantly again.
No extra information.
She just handed the phone to Finn.
Finn takes the phone. He's like, "Oh, this is gonna be wonderful." You hear him. He walks off talking on the phone.
Rose is gonna do the thing what Rose does best. She's gonna track the motherfucker.
I was
It's
gonna
gonna be great.
I was gonna say, cry.
Rude. 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 All y'all. Rude.
But also true.
All right,
I
so
mean, not wrong.
go ahead and make your rolls. And who are you tracking? The baby.
I have to check. Nope. I have to pull up the thing. Hold on. It's just I have a lot of things with Rose, so it's one of those things I have to pull up the correct thing. She is tracking High King David.
Gotcha.
Have we reached her room yet?
Yes, absolutely. You guys come in the room and you see Finn's on the phone with someone, and he's talking very animatedly.
Rose looks like she's about to murder somebody.
That's why Emma stayed in the kitchen with Penny.
All right. So
No,
what
you
we're
cannot
doing-
have chicken covered in Cheez-Its.
we're doing Sears Wisp. So I have to use Faye. This will be a Faye
Yes.
roll for me. Okay. So in
What do
this
you have
case,
to do when the Fae outranks?
it doesn't matter. I have enough dots. It doesn't matter. Okay, so that
So
is
that's
a dice
what I
pool.
was asking about, because I knew that there was something in the mechanic that stopped you from affecting someone unless you had something. I think that's the number of dots you have.
No, not the puppy.
Yeah, she has enough. Okay, what is the difficulty?
It's gonna be an 8.
Are there windows
Cool.
in Rose's room?
Are there windows? in
Mhm.
Yes, there are.
Yes, there is.
Can Pandora look out the windows to see if there's anything?
Pandora's like looking out the window.
In her mind, the baby is like fully dressed in like a little princess gown and is just like toddling around. Just emerged full blown, signed her own birth certificate and was like, "Alright, I'm heading out." Like, Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna head out. Catch your cats later.
All right, Mom. See you later. By the way, I stole the deed to the house. Good luck.
So the amount of successes is 5.
5 successes.
So, which means the more successes rolled, the more direct in the path, safer the path which the wisp leads the changeling. Which this cantrip lasts 1 dot per hour of my glamour, which this can last several hours, and this can only be seeked once per story.
So it is basically going to lead you to.
Yes.
Right.
Up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours.
How fast? It doesn't say how fast it can move or anything.
Nope.
All right. How are you going to follow it?
Does it go out the door? She'll go out the door. Does it go down the driveway? She'll go down the driveway.
It's doing all those things.
Does it go down to the main road? Shit.
Emrys follows behind, gets the car,
Yeah.
pulls it around like next to Rose as she's walking.
You see,
Get in, let's go.
Tuck and Tati are walking up the driveway right now,
And
Tuck's like,
she just...
"What's going on?"
The baby
Don't
walked off.
They already know.
They already know about the baby.
Tati didn't.
I
Tati
thought she knew
did?
from before.
Plus, you did knew.
She saw you when
Did
you were
she?
full on.
Yeah, she knew from before. Yeah, the only
Yeah.
person like in the party that didn't know yet was Bay, and she's in timeout. So
He's in timeout.
Yeah. No, Rose is like, just she just gets the car. Just go. Emrys,
Everybody
just
get in the
go.
car.
Just
Everybody get in the
fucking
car.
And Tuck's like, "This is a really small car."
if there isn't room in the car, Pandora's gonna look at Tuck and be like, "Okay, just this one time, because it's an emergency. If I turn into a horse wolf, do you want to ride on my back?"
Oh
It's
my
a ride
God.
a horse wolf? What?
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop fucking
Let's-
around
you're
and
going.
finding out. Let's go.
All right,
Everyone got in the car. We're going.
so you guys get into the car. What type of car do you have?
There's no
again,
fin.
Emery?
There's no fin
It's
and
a
no
CRV.
No,
fin.
Finn's coming. I was gonna say, what type of car is it again, Emery?
It's a CRV.
CRV. So Finn comes running out the door, as you guys are piling into the CRV, and he kind of like slides up on the driver beside you, and he says, he comes into like the back seat of the CRV. So you are, I'm assuming, Rose, you're gonna be in the front seat. Emery's, you're gonna be
Yes.
driving. So it's gonna be Pandora.
No, Pandora's not in the car.
No,
No,
Pandora's
not in the car.
Pandora and Tuck are going to ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tati kind of looks at you all and says, "Maybe I should stay here."
Rose Red let Tati into the house.
And Aiden's like, "You want me to stay with her?"
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm about to lose my fucking
I
mind.
understand. You go do what you need to do. I'll make sure everything's.
If the baby shows up, call.
I will. All right, so you head out. You guys get into the car. Tuck is riding on Pandora.
Yep.
Sphinx, you in driving? Sphinx
Yep.
can't see it, but you can. The
Yeah,
mist
so she's gonna give
stays-
directions.
The mist stays like about a car length ahead of the car, but it's always moving. So you guys take off. Sphinx, are you obeying the speed limit?
As long as the wisp is, I am.
Okay. So Rose, you guys are kind of the countryside per se,
Mhm.
which means there's 3 choices. You can be on the other side of the bay from where the Couch and Quill is. Not the bay, but the other side of the what is it?
The sound, yeah.
From where Couch and Quill is, or you can be on the land side of the but on the other side of the lake. or you can be north. But either way, it's going to be a decent ride to get to where this
Yeah.
thing is.
Either way, no matter what, it's going to be a decent long ride.
After about 45 minutes, number one, the scenery is very familiar as you guys are driven directly back.
This is a thing. Anyone else getting deja vu vibes?
Yep.
Do you think this might have something to do with the ridiculous amounts of glamour being kept here?
Yeah, well, that's normal for childlings. We need a lot of glamour.
And given that your childling happens to be the childling of
baby.
childlings,
I am gonna choke the shit out of High King David when I see him.
do we know necessarily that this is High King David's fault?
The baby kidnapped him.
The baby kidnapped him, so she's going to kill him. You should be stronger than a baby.
I thought we were good. I thought the prophecy was gonna wait until the baby was at least like, I don't know, a week. Goddamn!
Yeah,
Fresh out the womb.
fresh out the womb,
God.
kidnapping things and shit.
You're done,
All right.
David. You're fucking done.
All right, we followed the wisp to the observatory.
Yep. What are you going to do? Sitting outside the observatory in the parking lot.
He is getting out of the car.
Remember, the
Yeah,
the
we're just
observatory
getting
is
out.
on a college campus.
I don't care. She's getting
Oh, I
out
was
of the
just
car.
mentioning that because Pandora's a giant wolf.
Yeah, I'm literally a giant wolf right now. I'm gonna become. I'm gonna put Tuck down and then become a person again because I don't want him like actually like piggybacking on me.
Well, Tuck slides off your back as soon as you pull up, like, at the observatory.
Okay, good.
Like, hits the ground and does, like, a combat roll because he's all cool like that.
Rose is already running up the damn hill.
Oh, Tuck's like, oh, god damn it! And starts running up the Rose. And Finn's, like, trying to get out of the car, but his foot's stuck in the seat.
And this helps Finn.
So
Here's
everyone's...
the thing, Rose isn't even wearing shoes. The bitch is running barefoot up the
I
hill.
figured it. You keep
Run
on...
up that hill.
You run up to the observatory. The observatory is open because, you know, this is just early evening. And so the observatory is open. The lights are on inside. But as you run up to the glass doors at the front of the observatory, there is no one inside the main lobby. Ugh, excuse me.
Gonna open the door
All right.
and go in.
As you go you go up the steps and go into the door. To the right is the ancient observatory area. That's where they held the council last time. And to the left, there is a series of there's a long hallway with a series of 6 doors, 3 on either side. And then there is a back entrance to go out into the grounds of the observatory area that goes out the back.
Which way's the wisp going?
The wisp takes you into the building and it goes right into the observatory area, and then it fades from as you see.
She goes in through there.
As you see up in the upper level of the observatory, you see High King David is standing there, and he is holding a bundle in his arms. And he kind of when you come in, he sees you come in, and he looks at you and he says, "This is not my fault."
Give me my child.
And he kind of looks down at the baby, and he looks at you, and he says, "I thought this is who this is. The baby commanded me to bring it."
Oh my god, she's out. Just brush out the womb and I already have to ground her.
And King David says, and then he stops and he holds out his right hand, And he says, as High Sovereign of the lands of the Fae, I hereby forthwith declare this to rightful property. What was your name for the girl going to be?
Are we really using her tree name?
No, he's not. His user title, though. Oh, wait, he hasn't bequeathed the title on her yet.
No, she's not old enough yet.
She left the womb 15 minutes ago.
He says this. He says, I hereby declare that this property is within the domain and the rights of the new Princess Brenda.
We just broke so many laws.
Emrys walks in. A princess?
Yeah,
There is
no.
an explosion of color.
Oh,
Emrys, you feel Prime, Spirit, everything go off all at once, as every single ward that was placed on this place by mages is wiped out.
Oh god, we're in so much trouble.
oh, that's gonna cause a thing.
Rose, this place is a well font of glamour.
Yeah.
Every single mortal that has come up here with the dreams up at the stars produced glamour, and that has all been kept
Rose just
over
looking
a
at her.
century of glamour.
Yeah.
As he says that, the bundle in his arms floats out of his arms. The blankets fall away. There is a baby floating in the air.
Oh my god.
Emrys leans over to Finn. Are Fae babies supposed to do that?
It's in a
No!
little, it's in one of those, you know those little chemises they put on the little babies, the white ones?
Yes.
It's wearing
The
one of
christening
those.
gowns?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's wearing one of those. And as it's standing there, you feel the tendrils of the glamour in this place reaching out, and they literally begin spinning and twining around her. The light dances. You can, Emrys, you can feel this is, whereas Prime and all the other four spheres of magic are there to give you a means of channeling magical energy, it is dividing that energy into feasible uses for the human mind. This is just raw magic.
Yeah.
It defies all classification. This
I'm
is
gonna
raw chaos.
I'm gonna tap Kilgara. And hey, are you seeing this?
My own child fucking outranks me.
Kilgara comes to the front, and you feel shock, you feel fear, and you disappear.
Emrys?
And
Emrys?
you're back at the couch and Quill.
Yeah.
Emrys?
That thing can strip us of all of our ability to focus.
Yeah, the consequences of Mark's actions.
It is
And he's not even here.
unbridled-
And he's
It
not
is
even here.
unbridled chaos. It has the ability to wield magic in its rawest form.
That is.
It needs no spheres. It needs no human will to change.
Huh. The consequences of Mark's actions
So
affecting
we're
everybody.
Dealing with is someone who can warp reality at will.
The only thing that will be able to contain it is the belief of those around it. Or disbelief.
It's a god.
My child's a god. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I told you it was baby Jesus! Let's
As
go!
figure is now wrapped in these magical swirling colors. The figure lowers down to the ground, and as the colors begin to fade and move away, you see what appears to be about a 6-year-old child.
Oh, shit.
He fucking Renez us.
Oh,
Fuck.
shit. You all get a text from Emrys.
With
I'm fine.
white,
I'm back at the
long,
couch and
flowing
quill.
hair.
You're grounded.
And beautiful, beautiful crystal.
Blonde. Yeah, she'll be blonde.
Oh no, she has white hair.
No!
And she looks at you and she said, I understand. And she
No,
disappears.
God.
Oh wait, Emrys isn't there. He's not reacting to this.
Emrys, there is a visible shake in the... Oh wait, you're in the couch and quill. Never mind.
Yeah.
So, you're standing there in the fucking observatory. High King David's still up on the other thing, and he says, "It just... the war with the man."
No shit! I was already working on negotiating.
High King David, you see him, he goes like, "Where's my phone?"
Oh yeah, you left your phone at home. Your whole court is panicking. Oh, your adopted daughter is going to be pissed.
Pandora's
David's
gonna
like-
turn to Finn and be like, I mean, I don't want to call her baby Jesus. What should I call your kid?
Finn looks at you and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Well, that was the fucking Jesus shit. But like,
If- No, she just looks. If you weren't taken here against your will, if you just didn't just randomly show up here, I would be strangling the ever-living shit out of you right now.
He kind of just like throws himself over the railing and like lands on the floor. And he stands up and he says, "I understand you're upset."
Upset. That doesn't even start with how I'm feeling right now.
I don't think there's language for what
Countess.
Rose is feeling.
I feel like there's a cross section. If this were a film or a television show, it'd be a cross section. All of that would still be happening. Emrys is in the couch and quill, like making himself a chai, calling himself an Uber.
Yeah, no,
Calling
literally,
himself
like-
an Uber.
Did you calm myself? Calm myself.
Dude,
Did
don't.
I have any control over my actions? Did you, your daughter, have any control over hers? Have you?
No, she does. She does.
Let's hope she doesn't, because she just took the High King while violating the laws of hospitality.
I'm gonna have a long conversation with her. She's gonna have hours of fucking. I want to go home. We're gonna go home. We're gonna go home. We're gonna have a long chat.
He stops
I
and goes,
don't.
"Can someone give me?"
I don't know how any. You got two choices: the
Oh,
CRV.
shit. No, you don't.
No.
Emery's the key
Emrys
to the
listens to
CRV
Emrys
is
has
in
his
your
keys.
Oh
pocket.
shit! He has the. Oh, then I get to take Rose on horse wolf back.
No, Rose is gonna call Aiden.
Damn it. Okay.
Phone rings. Aiden's like, "Was there an earthquake?"
The child is at the house.
That why the house just shook?
Yeah, she's 6 years old now.
What?
It's just like Twilight.
Can you and Tuck come pick us up? Emery's
Tuck is
kind of
already
just popped
here.
out of existence.
Tuck is already
Fuck.
here. He's with
Can
us.
you bring a vehicle to come pick us up? Emery's isn't here.
Where'd Emery's go?
I have no clue. And High King David's here. And he just told me to calm down. And I'm really close to losing my temper right now and setting everything on fire.
Where are
get a
you?
text from-
The observatory.
I will send someone right away. I'll send someone closer than.
Yes. Also, I have to have a chat with my daughter violating the laws of hospitality
I
when I
was
get
going
home.
to go greet your daughter.
Go greet her and just remind her that her mother is having a full-blown meltdown right now.
I will do my best to communicate that to.
Yeah,
Oh
what
no,
are we
she's a
gonna
princess
call her?
now, so be nice.
What are we gonna?
Princess.
What do we call?
Oh
her?
yeah, and hi, King David just started a war with the mages, so I'm just.
So if I
Hayden's
say
like, I don't even pretend to understand. Oh, make sure.
if I say the B word, will Rose get upset?
What be?
She'll just. I'll see who's coming to get us.
I'm sending the boys.
The boy.
The big boys.
Yep.
Okay.
They're all college students. Actually, right there.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. I'm just gonna
And
click.
Jimbo has a Suburban. It's not exactly in the best shape, but it'll fit everybody.
Okay. I'm just gonna go now, and I'm just gonna have a meltdown in the middle of this observatory. Okay. Click.
So
Rose, do
She's
you
just
want?
gonna sit on the floor. She's just gonna sit on the floor and just cry.
So Emrys will call his Uber, and then we'll immediately call Pandora.
Oh no. Okay, she's having that first time mom meltdown, like that one that every new mother has.
That's
where she's at.
Pandora has like some like Dunkin' Donuts napkins like stuffed in her pocket, so she just kind of holds those out to Rose.
Oh my god, you have donkeys?
Oh, what donkeys?
I love that. No.
The pain. She has to disappoint Rose right now.
You know what, Sounds? You know what? When we get home,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have a glass of wine.
Yep.
I'm gonna decompress, and I just wanted to have a nice goddamn dinner. That's all I wanted. I can't have anything nice.
Do you want me to get you donkeys?
No.
Okay.
Right now, I just want to go home and have a conversation with my child about her starting wars with mages and violating Fey law.
Is there something I can call her instead of just like the child? Because that, I'm assuming baby Jesus isn't on the table.
We're just gonna call her Daisy for right now.
Okay, Daisy, that's very cute. The Pandora's gonna pick up the phone.
Okay.
Hey.
You just hear her crying. And
Yeah,
sobbing.
Rose is sobbing in the
And
background.
you can hear Finn going, "It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get back to the house.
So
Everything's gonna be fine. Deep
assuming
breaths."
more things happened after I got flipped here.
Where
I
are
would have
you?
preferred going through labor than this.
Kilgara brought me to the couch and quill.
Oh, does he not like Daisy?
I'm getting the vibe that he's terrified of her.
That's fair. Yeah, that was, I'm not processing anything that's happened, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have nightmares about it later.
What exactly did we miss?
Well, her name's Daisy. Well, we're I probably shouldn't say that about a fae. We're calling her Daisy. Rose said to call her Daisy.
Okay.
The King David said that he hopes she didn't plan that because she basically, she kidnapped a king from his court and then fucked with the mages, and I guess, I don't know, he's probably like involved in it now because he was here. But
I'm sorry, what you said? Fuck with the mages. We're not going to gloss over that. What do you mean by that?
Oh, I think she called dibs on the observatory?
Oh no.
Or like the Fae stuff in it? But isn't the Fae stuff the same thing as like the mage stuff?
Kind of.
Yeah, she called dibs, and also she's like a princess now, so like that's a whole thing.
Can she? Oh, I'm not even gonna ask if she can do that. Clearly, she can.
Clearly she can do whatever the fuck she wants, honestly. If she wants, like, I don't know what I could even do, she could probably just like snap and explode somebody. So
Okay. Is she still there?
no. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah,
At
no.
the house!
Wait. She grounded herself basically. Like oh wait, did you see that she aged like 6 years? Did you miss that?
I think I missed that part.
Yeah, it's not a baby anymore. She's like 5. She looks kind of like she could look okay.
Oh,
She's 6. She's
boy.
like a first grader now. She totally fucking Renez made us from fucking Twilight. She just skipped to be.
I'm very sad that I know
Was
that
Twilight?
reference.
What's Twilight?
It's a really bad set of books, Rose. You would hate it. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Let me recap. Let me actually recap. Okay. So like, the baby. You saw the baby, right? You saw the baby
I
floating.
remember the baby. Baby was wearing like a christening gown and some.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So baby is now
surrounded by
6.
like raw magic.
Yeah. Exactly. So that I think that was like the wizard stuff.
Yeah.
But also the face stuff. So yeah, either she took it or she called dibs on it. She's 6 now, and the first thing she said was like, "I know, I'm aware." But she sounds like a little like fucking little British kid. She's like, "I'm aware, mother. I'll go to my room," and then she just poofed. So I'm guessing she's at the house.
Okay.
And then Hiking David was like, "I hope she didn't mean to do that because that's like very bad." So yeah, I think she pissed off the mages and also might have broken Fae rules, and Rose is having a meltdown. But we're getting picked up, so we can go back to the house to talk to her.
I meet you all at the house then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will redirect the Uber. And,
Yeah. Wait, what's Kilgara saying?
Pretty much that the kid Daisy, I guess is what we're calling the kid, has the ability to strip us of magic and the ability to focus it.
Maybe she should get a title more like the baby Jesus thing, because that's broken. That is busted. What the fuck?
And if this is meant to be the new ruler of whatever, I have questions and lots of them.
Well, she's 6, so she can probably answer more questions than we think. I don't know. Maybe we'll get there and she'll already be a fucking teenager. That'd be so fucked up.
That'd be weird.
I mean, Rose didn't even get to have like her little cute toddler mom moment. That's sad.
That's
man.
Okay. All right. Lots to process.
You're telling me.
Okay. I'm gonna go and redirect my Uber, and I will see you guys there at Rose's, I guess. This the night and the day just keeps getting more and more interesting, and sometimes this is making me wish for boring, and I don't know how I feel about the fact that I am now wishing for boring. I'll see you at the house.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god.
She's still crying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Finn is sitting with you. And he's kind of just like holding your hand. Back to the
Yeah, we need to get back to the house.
Aiden said that there's someone coming.
The boys.
Oh yeah, they go to school around here. All right, I'm gonna go outside and wait for them. I'm gonna call High King.
Yeah, I don't want to. Our own daughter outranks us.
Like he kind of like shrugs his shoulders. Is like, my wife outranks me.
That's not how any of this works.
That's not how any of this works. Got it. No problem. I will now outrank you. Here we go. It's all taken care of.
No.
You knew
She's
that she...
just. No, I know this, but I didn't even get to have her toddler moments.
Like, Finn kind of squats down in front of you, holding your hand, because he was standing up to leave. He sits in front of you and he holds your hands. He takes both your hands in his and he looks.
I didn't do, but I'm still a little sad.
No, you can. Wrong. A lot to. Obviously, some ability to protect herself. Stuck her hand up his butt and puppeted it a little bit.
No. Okay, she's just getting up. Like, I don't know. Okay, let's just go outside. Let's just go outside.
Get some air.
Yeah, air sounds nice.
He kind of puts his arm around your shoulders. As he's walking by Hiking David, he says, I'll call you an Uber. Hiking kind of like, he's watching you both go out and he's like, that.
Rose is fighting the urge to mimic what he just said. Mock it. Like, mock it.
And Finn's just trying to get you out the door as quickly as possible. Before we have another incident. All right, so you guys are outside, standing waiting for the car to get there. As you're outside, there is a rumbling, popping noise as a beat up to shit 78 Chevy Suburban climbs up the side of the hill to the observatory and stops in the parking lot. The driver's door opens up, and one of your troll knights stands up in the driver's door, looks around and goes, "Who needed a ride?"
Oh my. Rose just waves.
Like, oh, hi, boss.
Hi.
Aiden just said we had to pick somebody up. Well, several somebody. So I brought my beast here. He slaps it on the hood, and you see like a poof of rust fly up.
Me, Finn, Pandora, Tuck.
He's like, okay. He's like, everyone pile in. I mean, but if you go back in the third row, be careful. It's not bolted down anymore, so it'll just fall over.
What?
Okay, so Rose sits in the front.
Rose sits in the front.
Do we need to get you a new car?
Like, how do we need to give me a new car?
This is his emotional support beat up car. He doesn't want a new car.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. No, this thing's great. I had a knocker install a new stereo system. Want to hear it? And by then he hits a button on the fucking dashboard and just blasting out of the speakers is that one song. Oh my god, I can't remember the name of it now. Shit, the one about the body shop.
Unholy
comes blasting out of the speakers.
The body shop, do something unholy.
And it's like reverberating off of the trees in the building nearby.
Okay, that's fucking awesome.
And he's like,
Rose is very concerned.
He's sitting in the driver's seat looking at Rose, and he's like got this fucking grin on his face. He's like, yeah. And you just hear him mouth the words, "Cool, huh?" But you can't hear it. He's like, he turns it off. He's like, yeah, that happens. You'll get your hearing back in a bit.
Great.
Finn's in the back seat, and he's kind of like, "What?" So the Suburban takes
Running
off. You guys make it home in about 45 minutes. He doesn't drive. He can't drive crazy. This thing, when it goes around corners, the suspension is so bad that it tilts at this ridiculous angle. And when it takes a tight corner, you hear this walk, 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 walk as it goes around the corner. You think it might be the tires rubbing inside the fender.
Okay, so when we get to the house, Rose is just gonna get out of the car, not say anything, and just head straight into the house.
Finn gets out of the car, and he goes, he hands the guy like 30, 40 bucks, and he's like, for gas. And the guy's like, oh, this thing doesn't use gas. And Finn's like, what? And he's like, yeah, I had a knocker put in a small custom reactor. Totally green, though.
Green as in plutonium?
Oh, God.
Fucking radioactive ass car.
Like, next I'm gonna pay him to make it fly.
No.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Part 2.
Oh, does he have the Mr. Garbage thing from Back to the Future?
DeLorean. Mr. Fusion.
Mr. Fusion. Yeah. He was putting trash and shit in it.
So Rose, you go into the house. Tati is downstairs, and you can see that she has made a tea serving setup for 3 people. As you come walking into the kitchen area, she looks at you, and she says, "They are sitting at the table. Want some tea? Chamomile hot bath."
The child is at the table.
Mm-hmm. She's sitting in a chair. Her feet are swinging. She's kicking. She is currently wearing like a nice little sundress. Got a little strappy. You don't know where these clothes came from. She's got little strappy sandals on. Her hair is been put up. It's very long now. Her hair has been put up and pinned up behind, off of her ears and everything like that. So it's like being held up and like kind of goes down her back in a little faux ponytail. Aiden is sitting across from her, and he has literally a little plate of cookies between them, and he is eating a cookie, and he says, "So you are what exactly then?" And she's like, "Oh, they're here now. I can explain to everyone." Or most everyone.
She has that mother look, and she has that mother like, I am very upset right now.
You come walking into the house. She jumps down out of the chair, and she comes running up to you, stops right in front of you, and she looks up at you. I am very not want to see.
Do you know what you did?
What we're
You violated the laws of hospitality.
technically.
No, there is no technically yes. No, you did.
I did, but he will forgive.
And you started a highly likelihood of a war with the mages.
I took action that will make that. Whether or not they'll be willing to start a war, but that has already been.
Who is this kid?
You cannot handle the
I'm
uber
really
instincts
sorry.
of my uber autism. Observe.
I'm really
Start some war
sorry,
with the mages.
I know you wanted.
Gave birth to the goddamn Queesack cataract.
Oh, literally! Literally!
Could be everywhere at once. She will know their ways as if they're her own.
Is this a result of what Mark did?
Yes. Mother.
Yes. I faded
Pregnant with
completely
me.
out. What?
Pregnant.
No, I wasn't.
Pregnant for me.
This kid. I love this kid.
When we were brought back, we were you and your famous were rebound. I was brought. There was no face or so things had to be manipulated to allow otherwise. So things were I don't know if you'll. There was recently.
Would I know?
Oh. Ow. It would be an
Spell
occult
the
roll.
last name?
Huh?
What's the last name?
Haight. H-A-I-G-H-T, I do believe. I can tell you what he is, but make me a roll first. It would be a cult.
Yep.
It wouldn't be anything else. Oh, intelligence occult. And the difficulty is going to be a 10.
Sweet.
How do I spell that again?
H-A-I-G-H-T.
Okay.
Okay, so this would have to be something else for me. It would have to be Greymare
It would
or
have
an
to be
Enigma.
Greymare. Gotcha.
Cool. And what is the difficulty?
A 10.
Oh, shit.
Which means 10s don't explode, by the way.
That's fine. One success.
There are... And did anyone else try and make the roll?
Oh, I'll try.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, you're not there yet. That's right. Oh, by the way, you are pulling up now. As you are sitting there and you're thinking about it, you heard stories of incidences in Chicago, New Orleans, New York, of a supernatural creature that had powers from multiple sources.
Yeah,
Werewolf,
the Rugul, Mage, Kinfolk.
and vampire.
He's just like, yeah, the ghoul.
That abomination led to the concept that more than one avatar could be bound to soul.
Yeah.
A very powerful soul had been from the Fae, not found a new host. Actually released by High King David. The powers that be caught it appropriate that on this generation she were used to accomplish things that always, but not in the way that I have within me the ability to glamour, call upon the forces of operate minds will. Although I'm not a champion, I have the ability to hate, mold, not the ability. Fears is and where I do, because I could vibe vitae of their ability without suffering drawback. Fiction. My reason for being because or you were wished and your familiar that's why I could come.
You do not demean him like that. He was much more than that.
No, I'm just saying in terms of it was just as much a lot. And of all the powers of his gift
You're gonna hear Rose crying. Right when you walk in the door, Emery.
Not again.
she walks up and she just wraps her arms like around your thighs because she's still
Actually, it might be around the waist. Rose is only 5'2".
Short.
She's small.
Short.
Yeah, so she
arms.
basically she buries her face in your stomach for the most part, and she.
Yeah, her seeming is tall. But in actuality, she's short.
So, Emery's, you're walking in. You see this whole scene unfolding in front of you.
And Emrys in a very nervous, kind of delirium. It's like, hi everybody.
Emery.
What did I miss when I got plooped away by myself? Apparently,
She's kind of a god, low-key.
oh, Like as in like God Loki.
She pulls
like
her face
Loki,
out
like,
of.
he is
She pulls her
Loki?
face out of.
No, not low key. Like as in like she could also add vampire stuff to
What are
her
you
whole
wearing,
like
Rose?
arsenal thing.
Huh.
She's still wearing that little sundress that she was wearing, one of those pregnancy dresses. So
Yeah.
it's a little. She's swimming in it right
Yeah,
now.
Oh yeah. So she pulls her face out of the folds of the sundress.
Fabric.
Yeah, and she kind of looks over at you, Emery's, says, "Tell Kilgar, abducting machination."
Kilgar, did you hear that?
Kilgar's. You just hear like a grumble. He's like,
Okay.
He understands.
Okay.
Hello, little one.
Y'all are going to call
Hello,
her
Emery's.
Daisy. Y'all are going to call her Daisy.
"Fine."
Yeah.
Daisy's fine.
Yeah.
Daisy works. Yep.
Yep.
Hello,
She, like,
hello
reaches,
there.
she reaches up and pats Rosalind's stomach. And says,
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. We're
Thank
good, we're good friends with
she
her.
walks
Yeah.
over. She's now holding Rose's hand. She walks over and she takes Finn's hand, and she says,
Oh my
"This is
God.
my father."
Mm-hmm.
How is this still cute?
And she says,
Now, Rose just has to crack one joke. Just don't be like your dad and die so many times, please.
Oh fuck, you're right.
she kind of looks up at you and she says, and then she looks around the room, and she says, "And by my oath, as I swear that they."
Ruler up and beside. I don't know.
When I
about it.
open the silver,
Oh! Oh, God.
You can do that.
Okay, you know what? We're just gonna sit down. We're gonna have
now
a
we're
nice
gonna have
fucking
cookies.
dinner. Oh, okay.
She need like a karate teacher or something. That's like the only thing I'm qualified for. Like,
And
god
she's like-
damn.
She looks over at you and she says, "You're not qualified for this."
You be nice.
Kid- Kiddo, you can like warp reality. I can just like punch stuff really hard. Like,
Hard enough to
I
warp
don't-
reality.
I mean,
Maya
she
has
does,
shown
have,
me the gifts you have.
she does have a point there.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I can like, yeah, I've got
You
some
know
new
what?
Mom
stuff.
These
wants to
cookies look
have
really-
dinner. So
Yes.
We're gonna go back to dinner.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh. I'm gonna walk over to Tati. I'm gonna sit down next to her.
Tati's like,
Shell shocked.
he in like some kind of Armageddon scenario again? Because I really feel like this is an Armageddon scenario.
I really don't know what's happening. I
Why
saw.
am I scared of a 6-year-old?
Because
She
she's
has
a
the
fucking
ability to
god-moded
shoot us with
6-year-old.
magic.
She said god-moded 6-year-old. That's fucking dope.
Okay.
Like,
Rose
and
just
she
sits down.
may or may
She
not.
just asked the house to pop a glass of wine in her hand.
That's a one
Silly
comes your
Rose
hand.
can drink again.
She is going to take a sip of the wine.
Best one ever.
Oh, thank God. She's just gonna look at Finn. She's gonna look at Aiden.
Finn smiles at you. Aiden kind of looks at you. He looks a little concerned, and he kind of looking around the room, and he keeps on looking at the child and looking at you. And he's like,
Minus, she has blue eyes. I always had purple.
Huh.
Yeah, she looks like I did at
"Oh,
her
thank
age.
you very much for the raid, Beggar Street."
Woohoo!
Thank you!
Oh my god, Beggar Street, we've got a baby Fae Jesus. We were right. It is a little god. It is a little god child.
Little tiny godchilds.
Are
Yeah,
we
she
at
looks like I
war
did at
with
her
the
age.
Fae? Because I don't want to be at war with the Fae.
No, we're okay. You know what? Let's not discuss any of that right now. I would like to have dinner. I would like to relax. I had a stressful night. I just want one goddamn dinner.
She is now sitting beside Pandora. What? Actually, to be honest, I do believe that Pandora and Bay were sitting beside each other, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She is now sitting in Bay's seat.
Okay.
She leans over to you, Pandora, and she says, "Mama gonna have a stroke."
She's close.
Honestly, if your dad dying like 4 times didn't give her a stroke, I think she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Also, do you have like a favorite color or something? I feel like, God stuff aside, you should still have your little chance to be a kid.
Yeah.
Thank you
Do you have
very
like a
much,
favorite
Apollo.
color?
She says, "Look, I've been alive maybe an hour.
Hell.
Yeah, like
I
do you
mean,
see?
if you count the time I was in the, because I could hear and see it. But I could see through Mama's eyes, and ears.
Huh? Okay, so do you have a favorite color then?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's time to figure all that stuff out, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
how's Penny? How is Penny?
Yeah, that's a great question. How is
Penny
my
was
daughter
the
doing
Jesus
in all of
child.
Because Penny was looking through the art box.
Penny's like sitting there, and she's looking around. She's like, she leans over to you, Memories, and she goes,
God.
"Now do you see why I was leaving?
I mean,
I love
I-
you all, but this is fucking insane."
this is insane for me. So that's saying something. Yes. I'm still wrapping my head around all of this. I'm sure you were that short at some point, but we did not know each other then. I feel like I kind of would have liked to have had more time with you.
Oh no!
And Everest just gets real wistful.
She's like, "Oh no!" She just like hugs you, just patting you on the shoulder.
No, Rose is just gonna look at her kid and be like, "All right, after you have dinner, you are going to bed. Even though you are a tiny god, you still have a bedtime while you're in my house. You're in my house. You have a bedtime."
Okay, what time is my bedtime?
What time is it right now?
It's like, ish.
Okay, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock seems reasonable.
Okay, I guess. But what do
I
do?
guess you go
What
to
do I- what do
sleep.
What's that?
Oh shit.
Do you not
know how
know
to
what
sleep?
sleeping is?
Hang on.
She was only just born.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I need to do that when I'm tired. I'm not tired though.
I mean, she was
You're
born
going
like
to bed at 9
an hour
o'clock.
ago.
You're
Okay.
still a
What
child.
am I supposed to?
I can read you a
Read a book.
bedtime story.
I was gonna
or
say,
something?
who's
Your
gonna
bedtime
take-
story.
Yeah, bedtime
Or-
story duty.
What happens if I'm not?
Then we read you
Well,
bedtime stories
more.
until you fall asleep.
Yeah, just
No,
more.
or the
but more.
or the glass of warm milk trick,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
or the tart cherry juice.
Ooh, true.
Or a finger of brandy.
Oh my
No,
god.
we're not giving my child alcohol.
You can't give that to me. I'm 6.
It worked for
Well,
me.
technically you're 0. You look 6.
You know how hard it is to move around when you're 0. You like
Wait,
roll.
is that why? Is that why you just like decided to be
I
6?
missed the first steps. I missed the crawling. I
No,
first
you did.
word. I missed a lot of these.
You saw the first steps.
She just-
You were there. I missed her first steps. You were there.
At the age of fucking 6.
Really want me to be a baby again?
I think she does. I think she does a little bit.
Do you not want to be a baby?
And she
I
said it
just
would
got
be
through
like-
saying how the only thing you can do is roll.
That's fair. That's fair.
I had a younger sibling whose legs were so fat she couldn't crawl, so she just like army dragged herself everywhere as a baby. It was fucking awesome.
No, okay. You know what? We're just gonna. Rose just shuts up at this point and just eats.
I think that your mom has some wrapping around all this entire situation to do with her mind. I think you staying what you are right now is fine.
Okay.
Her motherhood brain is just broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got to readjust.
Wait.
her-
I think I know.
Hmm.
She is sad because she's not going to experience all those things, right?
Are you going to make her experience all of those things all at once? I don't know. I've never
That
seen
might
that
give
happen,
her a stroke.
but I'm fascinated by the
That
concept.
might give her a stroke. Not gonna lie, Daisy. That might cause a stroke.
You
Emerson,
do it a
Emerson,
little bit at a time.
Well, that's what's supposed to happen. Is a little bit at a time. It should take
Yeah.
6 years to go from 0 to
you-
6.
You don't
Is it-
have that long. That's not...
is it possible to do it so she's not awake and not having to go through the trauma of having to deal with it awake? Maybe in dreams? Can you affect her dreams in that way?
Sure. Is that okay, Mama?
Usually Fae like us, you and me, if we affect dreams, that is illegal.
Hmm.
But
What
who's
if
gonna
I'm just a
call?
human when I do it?
Who's gonna? What?
I would still get in trouble, and whoever taught you that ability and everything, well, I didn't teach you that.
No one taught her.
However you learned it,
She learned it.
guess what? You're gonna get me executed.
Hmm.
Yeah, that is
ooh,
the thing with the dream walking stuff. It is actually illegal.
What if you were able to conjure a picture book, like a photo album, and you facsimilate basically memories that haven't happened but should have happened of you growing up with your mom and dad in photograph form, and then she can look at them and they'll be like memories.
Okay, but can there be actually memories?
If you touch them, they
No, you just have to see them.
And then
I
they
could put
become
you all in the pictures too.
But
It could be a big family.
Oh
I would not be opposed to that.
no.
Aunt Pandora, and Uncle Emery's, and Aunt Penny.
Oh.
Can they be my uncles and aunts?
they are your uncles and aunts.
And
Yes.
then you know your mom, and she pats Finn on the arm and says, "And this is Dad." And she goes over to
What is
Aiden,
Aiden?
and this is my Aiden.
Excuse me?
My Aiden.
No.
Are you guys gonna fight over Aiden?
Are they gonna? This is definitely Twilight. No, like literally this
No,
happened.
this is to sign him to protect me.
Your
Oh,
knight. That is your knight.
Yeah.
Aw, that's cute. Are you gonna knight him?
No, he's already nice.
Oh, okay. It would be funny to have like a 6-year-old with like a sword. Like,
Oh yeah. It was like, and there's a sword.
why did I
Ah.
say that? Why did I say that? I'm so sorry, Rose. I'm so sorry.
He just gets up,
I'm gonna
takes
be
the glass
grounded
of
next.
wine,
I'm gonna be
summons
grounded.
the bottle, summons the alcohol bottle, and just heads off into the other room.
Swords make mom stressed out.
No, no, y'all know Rose has a sword.
I think it's you, her child, with a sword that is stressing her out.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
Yeah, sorry, you're still like a little kiddo. Maybe like a Nerf sword, like one made of foam, would be okay, but not
Ooh.
like a sword.
Yeah.
But if okay. Well,
I mean,
I don't need a sword.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
just
do.
thought it would be cool. I mean,
Swords are cool.
what about
Yeah.
lightsabers?
lightsabers are very cool.
They're very cool,
They're-
very dangerous.
Yeah, unless they're like the plastic ones. Like if it's just a plastic lightsaber, the
Yeah.
plastic blade, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. But anyway, I need to go make sure that Mom's okay. And she
Okay.
climbs down out of the chair.
Mom is having a mental breakdown in the other room.
Mama's having a stroke.
And while we're going to go and see what happens to poor Mom with her stroke, let's take a 5-10 minute break. So we can go get more drinks. And so we can, give people a few moments from the chaos.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for the follows and everything. We appreciate it. And we'll be back in 10. back. Thank you so much for letting us take that break. We desperately. And now we are ready to finish with trauma time.
Trauma at the dinner table. Presented
Trauma
by
at
Dinner
the
Again.
dinner table.
Rose is in her room drinking.
In her room drinking.
Okay. I can teach her arts and
I thought you just went in the other room and sat down. You went back to your room?
No, she just walked out of the room with the glass
Yeah,
of
she
wine
left.
in the bottle.
Okay, I can
So-
teach her.
Actually,
arts
she'll
and
head to her art room.
crafts.
She'll head to her art room.
You teach her about literature?
I have 2 points in crafts. I could probably teach her how to like make stuff out of pipe cleaners.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of activities to do with a small child. Like,
So, Rose, you're in your art room. You're sitting at one of your on one of your stools at one of your paintings that's been working on forever, and she is like, the door creaks open, and she sticks her head in. Am I allowed to come?
You can.
Walks in. Kind of starts looking at some of the other easels, walking around. It's pretty.
Thank you. There's the spider lady is finished, by the way. Finally.
Oh, that doesn't seem.
No. Yeah, I faced one of those once.
I had to do a lot of stuff.
Uh-huh. What are you sorry for? And she's already like sketching something on a new like canvas right now.
Normal kid.
Well, who knows? I might have another one.
Kind of like.
No, no, honey. No, no, no. No, that doesn't mean that at all. It means you'll have a sibling.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Hmm?
I don't want to.
I know. It's just, right now, it's a lot to process.
So. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
But.
I can still do that. You don't know that. You're gonna learn not to make assumptions, little one.
I will tell everything. I
And that's what I want to do.
don't forget how weird it is.
I know. That still means I can still ground you when you're acting up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can weird out your father all you want, but
Is okay.
not sure.
I mean, I have lots of fun stuff I can do.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you are in a child's body.
I mean, stop here.
Thank goodness you didn't decide to be a teenager. I would not be ready for that. You are close to how old I was. A little bit younger, but
Portman. You supposed to.
yeah.
I am.
I know. I know.
So
Yes, and one of the first things you're going to do after we leave, besides go to bed, before you go to bed, you're going to apologize to High King David.
can I just blank his brain?
No,
How about if I make him just like shut me up?
no, no. All right. That doesn't mean you bring him here.
Oh,
Is he
Wasn't he
here?
coming to,
No, not
wasn't he
anymore.
coming to dinner anyway?
no, he wasn't.
Bring him.
Did she just blink him like
Just
back
bring
and
him
forth?
back. Just bring him
Oh
back.
my
Just bring
fucking
him back.
God.
Just
I
bring
was
him back.
kidding,
Just
Mom.
bring-
God, I did it once. I'm not.
You are going to apologize to him. And mean it.
How do you do that?
Be sincere. Pretend to mean it.
Okay, but he killed me once.
High King David killed you?
Yeah.
Isn't she Maeve? Isn't that what she means?
You mean mad? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Isn't that what she means? Isn't that
Wait,
the
are you
soul?
mad?
No, I'm easy. It was Mab.
Yeah.
Wait, did the crystal? She's gonna pull the crystal out of the bag because she's the one that has it. Is it broken?
Not glowing.
She's gonna tap it.
I'm on my bed.
Mab is in my child's body.
Some on my
No,
bed.
I'm your child.
But Mab's soul is in your body.
Yes. You know that when a Fae is born, it's bonded to a human. Well, sorry, when a Fae comes
Yes.
back, it's bonded to a human. When the human is born.
Okay, we're just gonna pick you up. She's just gonna scoop up the child.
I
carry him
connected the
back
dots
outside.
first. I connected it before when she was talking about the fucking soul that was floating around. I was like, "Hey yo, it's Matt."
I was
She's
wondering. I
just
was
gonna
like,
go out
no,
there.
it can't be. I'd be too.
Hi, guy. No, she's just carrying little Daisy out, and she's like, "Okay, all right."
Hey, what's it's hey Rose, what's
So,
Yeah.
Mab's soul is in the child.
No, I am Mab, but I'm Daisy now.
what happened with the
It's not in the crystal anymore.
so
The weird rappy thingamajig that was happening.
Oh, that's when it happened. Okay.
Oh,
And where's Brisket?
I'm Brisket.
so you're Mab and you're Brisket,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'm Daisy.
but you're also
Yes,
Daisy.
yeah, we
No,
understand.
no,
that
no,
you're
no,
Daisy.
no.
So you're
I'm
not all
Daisy.
three. You are Daisy. You
I'm
just
Daisy.
used to be Mab and Brisket.
Yes, you're Daisy,
Does that
but
sound right?
I know you already know what your true name is.
Yeah, that's none of our business.
That's
but
none
like,
of our business.
yeah, no. But like, okay, so it's like a 2-in-1 thing, or did they fuse?
Yeah. Can I tell you that after I go to college?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah,
Sure.
take your time.
Yeah, yeah. What time is it?
It's like coming up on 9:30.
Oh,
Oh
damn
no!
it.
It's time for you to go to bed.
Wait,
Let's go.
before she goes to bed, and Emrys will get up and walk over to where Rose and the child are, and Emrys will extend a hand to the child,
She puts out her hand.
and he'll take her hand. I, Emrys Mount Grant, the Order of Hermes, Merlin of the Mages, welcome you, Daisy. We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
Especially when we put you in your proper place at head.
So that is gonna happen.
Okay.
She'll just pat Emery's just like there. Welcome to my life, and then just start.
What was it you said you wanted, Emery? You wanted things to be boring?
I guess that's at the window.
No,
Fucking
no.
love.
As Rose is walking off, she's like, "You walked into that one, Emery's."
You're right. I did. You're right. I did. I go and sit down next to Tati. Like that's still a thing, even though that one chick wants to kill me, right?
Tati says, "Don't look at me. This is really."
Oh no, Rose is like, "Fair."
Finn's like already walking over towards you guys. He's like, "Where exactly is her room?" She says, "I put it next to yours."
Ah.
Oh,
Well, but across the hall, in the part of the house that didn't exist.
yep, I know. Okay. She
So
is
this
just
is-
gonna go tuck in her youngin.
You open the door, and there is a large canopy bed, and across the room, and there is like a little dangling sign that says "Princess." It's got a plush floral pattern comforter on the bed, pillows everywhere. There are stuffed animals everywhere. There's a little sitting area with a little settee with a makeup counter on it and everything like that. It's not any makeup. It's just like a little thing with mirrors and a little stool. And then there is a like a little reading nook area that's full of different books
Oh my god.
And to the right, there's 2 doors. One obviously it probably goes to a closet. The other one opens up into a small little bathroom, like neat little bathroom area over the side. He's like, I did a good job.
Yeah, you did. Now let's get you all tucked in. You're gonna go to sleep after we
Sure.
read you a story.
Yep. Happen.
You don't think it's gonna happen?
I Okay, I'll try.
Rose just looks at Finn. You're on storytelling duty.
Finn says, okay. And he reaches out his hands and he takes her from you. Starts carrying her over to the bed. He pulls back the blankets with one arm. And then he literally just tosses her up in the air and throws her on the bed. She screams and giggles as she bounces off the mattress. And he says, now I'm going to tell you the story of how I met your mother.
Oh no.
Let's
No, no,
fucking
no, no,
go!
no, 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 no.
Your mother, no, I already know how this is gonna go. Your mother took one look at me and said no.
Your mother was hopelessly in love with me the very first moment she. I didn't even
Don't
look
lie.
like me at the time. I
Don't
looked like someone
lie.
totally different.
Don't lie.
Yeah, Finn looks at you and he says, ahem, this is storytelling. It's based in.
You are not lying to our daughter.
Daisy looks at you and goes, shh, he's telling a story.
Okay.
So cut back out to the living area. Pandora, you,
Yes.
you and you, Tati, Emery's, Benny, and Aiden and Tuck are all kind of sitting around the table. And Tuck's like, someday nothing's gonna happen. And we're all gonna have a fucking heart attack and just fucking die.
Yep,
For
I totally
real.
believe
Every
that. I
so
totally
often you
believe
hear
that.
Finn. Every so often you hear Finn. That's not how it went.
And you hear Finn going, I'm the one telling the story. You didn't
Yep,
want
it's
to tell the
story
story. I get to tell the story.
It's story time. Yep, yep, yep.
Oh,
So do we want to stick with tea, or do we need something a little bit stronger after all of this?
The house puts alcohol all over the table.
yeah, let's do. I'm gonna do shots. This is ridiculous.
I'm gonna have some scotch.
This is. Oh my god! And like
Seems like-
also googling like Michaels and like other craft stores, being like, well, we gotta get her. We gotta get her some like she needs enrichment. She needs to like
Yeah.
she can't she has to learn that she can't just poof everything. She should learn how to like actually like do stuff.
Make stuff with her hands.
Rose
Yeah.
has her old art studio.
Yeah, but like we want to get her like little kid stuff. I don't want her messing with Rose's like oil paints. Like we'll get her some like
Not right away, at least.
yeah, exactly. Like start out with some
So-
little stuff.
Get her some Legos, some Tinker Toys, something.
Exactly. Yeah, like get her some, and then she
Lincoln
can work.
Logs.
Yeah, she
Lincoln
can
Logs,
work,
yeah.
and she can be in mom's studio, but like not
like
messing
this,
with the expensive stuff. Like, she needs crayons. She needs some of those like scratchy thingies that the paper's black and then like under it's like colorful and like scratchy
Rainbows.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she needs, but because like if
Rainbow
she's
paper,
god
yeah.
moded, she needs to learn that there's some things you can't just poof. Like she has to actually like learn how to do stuff.
Emrys is making Penny a martini. You've earned this.
yes.
You've earned this, kid. You've earned this today.
Don't know how to tell him that I'm.
Just let me do this for you. Just let me do this for you.
She says, okay. But only because, we miss my.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you didn't miss
We
your
should
childhood.
really
I did.
consume depressants right now. It's a good idea.
Yes. Great idea. Shut up. Takes another sip of his scotch. And then continues making the martini.
I'm just hyped I get to be an aunt. 'Cause,
Dude,
like, I
she's
don't.
6 years old. You should not be telling her that part.
Hey, yo.
And then she was naked.
Did you know that your mom has these things called boobies?
I know it's weird to think about, but your mom's hot, so that
Who's gonna be the wait? So we're all the aunts and uncles and stuff, but who gets to be like the godparents?
That's a good question.
Because I think it should be Emery. He's the most
So
responsible.
Pandora's first option is not it.
Not it. Are you fucking kidding me? Pandora is godmother to little baby Jesus? No.
Oh boy.
No.
That's I mean,
it's like you're already a dad, you know, like you already like know what you're doing.
yes.
Penny taps you
And
on
look
the
at
shoulder,
Penny.
and she's like, "Yep, you know what you're doing."
Yeah.
As she downs the entire martini.
How is Aiden just watching all of them?
Actually,
be-
Aiden has gotten up and left the table, but everyone's kind of been like blah blah blah.
Where did Aiden go?
We're all taking. We're all.
He is
We're all
standing in the doorway to the kid's bedroom.
Oh.
Oh. Just Rose like, Dan, no. She's 6.
I know she's 6. I'm not giving any details. You were just. Oh.
She don't need to know that.
We were taking a bath. How are we not going to be naked?
Why are you telling her about? Oh my god.
And you hear, Daisy's like giggling, and she's like, "Okay, so we can skip making mom."
And then, you know what? Then we went to a pretty
died
ball,
for
and your
the
dad
first
died.
And then he died for the first time of many.
And she's like, and Finn's like, "You're just never gonna let me live that down."
Oh, because you died.
Hey, you were dying. You died for my honor. You died for my honor.
No, I died to save you. I think.
Yes, you did.
Kind of fuzzy when you die, you know.
Yeah, I almost did die, and then you took all the injuries from me, and then you got crushed by some giant demon troll thing.
And Daisy's laying in bed, and she's like, "That'll do it."
And then your dad, when we finally got his body back, he was possessed by a dragon for a little bit, possessed by his twin brother, and then his spirit. So it was just a mess.
Yep. And Finn says,
Ever
"You want to
sneezes.
tell the story?"
She'll just continue it on, and then she's like, then we called your Uncle Aiden.
And Aiden waves from the doorway.
And he thought I was batshit crazy.
And Aiden's
Wait, did we overhear her say that?
thought like you're batshit crazy. Oh yeah. They're not quiet.
Language! Bro, she's 6.
He's 6.
Okay, 2-year-olds,
man.
hold on. I saw on the tubes that
2 views.
that 2-year-olds cuss.
Yeah, where did they
Daisy's
learn
like,
that?
"What's a tube use?"
Oh my god.
Is Finn gonna correct her and be like, she meant YouTube?
No, Finn's like, as long as she doesn't know, life will be better.
That's true. We do not need to be showing baby Jesus Coco Melon. It's not going to turn out well.
No. Actually, there's actually been psychological studies that cocomelon is actually bad for children.
Yeah, we're not doing that to her now.
It actually makes children more violent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not letting baby Jesus be an iPad baby.
I didn't know about it
iPad
until this
babies.
year.
Here we go with iPad babies again.
Yeah, no
No, so-
iPad baby Jesus.
Is the child getting tired at all?
I don't feel like she is. No.
Probably not.
She's actually very entertained.
You need to go to sleep.
You hear a "Good Lord," and steps walk across the room.
What, Aiden?
Yeah, he goes. So he kind of slips between you and Finn, and he goes, "Daisy, like what?" He goes, "What's that?" Daisy's like what? Reaches out his finger and he touches her forehead and goes, "Sleep."
Wait. When did you know how to do that?
Because I don't do my spell doesn't.
I didn't even know how to do that.
It's in.
Wow, she only has the first dot.
NyQuil for Faye.
Aiden says, "I don't know how long that'll last. Never done it." As Milagro said.
Can't we stop calling my child that?
But she's a little god. Like, what are we supposed to
She's
do?
like, she just motions to Finn, and he's just like, come on, let's just go.
They get up and walk out, and he's like, "I didn't get a-" Finn's like, Finn's almost pouty. He's like, "I didn't get a Finn."
Oh my god. And she'll just gently close the door. And
And
then
then
she's
Aiden
like,
is standing in the hallway with you. They're looking at. And they both look at you, and it's like they look at each other and they go,
She is! She's a move! Pandora's taken like 5 shots at this point. Mostly rum.
are they getting drunk in there?
Mostly rum.
"Oh, they're gonna."
Yeah.
Okay.
Congrats! Wait, can that be your new title? Yo, that'd be fucking awesome. Like High MILF Rose or something. I don't know. Countess is too many syllables. You just MILF. It's 1 syllable.
No, she's just gonna look at the Rose Red. If any of them get too drunk, just put them in their rooms.
Rose Red sitting there, and you hear after a few moments, "Okay, how drunk is too drunk?"
If I get called MILF one more time.
Great, Rose, I got a question. I have a serious question.
Can't answer.
Yes.
No, this is the actual Rose, not the
Okay.
house.
Yes.
Rose, I got a serious question. So she went from 0 to 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we owe her 6 birthday presents? Because I've got ideas.
Oh, that's a good question.
I've got ideas.
Yeah, you can get her 6 birthday presents.
Yes. Okay. I called dibs on like arts and crafts stuff presents.
I'm getting her books
Yeah, I'm gonna get her like
and a baby tea set.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her like the fucking Crayola set that's like 128 fucking crayons.
Yes.
Like what?
Rose's eye just twitches. Rose's eye
What?
just twitches.
Look, I know you have your art stuff, but she's a kid, and I think 1, I don't want her like messing with your expensive stuff yet. And
why
2,
not get her Play-Doh?
well, I'm gonna get her other stuff. Of the 6, there's 6 presents. That's one of the 6 presents.
Okay.
I just think it'd be cool. She had like her own little stuff, and then she could like hang out with mom in the art room and have like her own stuff.
Okay.
So she needs like fuck ton of crayons, and then like the Play-Doh one where you make pasta, because I would always eat those. I would always eat the pasta. And then she needs like a spirograph, like the thing where you spin it around and it makes like those are so fucking fun.
It was both Emerson and me saying that. I used to love.
Like we'll get her some cool stuff. So because like she's magic and all that, but like she needs to be able to actually like do stuff. She can't just like poof everything because that's cheating.
Yep. Okay.
Are
y'all fine?
I mean, it's a lot. Today has been a lot.
It's a lot.
It's been a lot today.
Tuck's sitting at his side of the table. There's a bottle of Irish whiskey. It's already like a quarter down.
Yep.
Mood, Tuck. Mood.
How are you doing though? You good?
Can I pour you something?
Yeah.
I'm
You want
tired.
shots?
I have a bottle of wine. I have a bottle of wine. I am just tired.
House, can I have Coke? I want to make rum and Coke.
Coke.
Yes!
And a thing of ice.
Yes! Okay,
The good ice.
delicious.
No, she's just like, I am just tired. I am exhausted. I am just emotionally drained.
Do you need
Is-
a hug?
Is
Yeah.
this what having a baby feels like?
I mean, yeah, you did like the first
Kind
6
of what
years in
being-
like 2 hours, so
Kind of what being a parent is like, yeah.
do you want a hug?
I think I just want to go lay down.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Aiden's Finn's like, probably. Can everyone here not burn anything down?
No,
Make
Rose
sure-
is the one with fire powers and Emery's.
I know, but if we take her to bed, we're all gonna pay.
I will look out for
The-
everyone.
Oh,
The
yeah, for
house is under
sure.
orders if they get too drunk to put them in their rooms.
She established a very specific parameter, though. So as long as I don't say the word, I get to stay here.
So Finn like takes you by the hand, Rose.
Mhm.
Come on. And he starts dragging you down the hallway. And Aiden's kind of like walking over to where the table is. Finn goes, Aiden, get your ass in here. Aiden's like, oh, so he grabs like a bottle of whiskey off the counter and walks out.
And it's just
So you guys are sitting there at the table. Alcohol is flowing. And as you guys are kind of like drinking and everything like that, a little sign drops down from this. And it's those little hung together signs that you get from like the dollar store and stuff like that. And it says, Happy birthday.
Yes.
Oh,
We gotta-
Emerson will reach onto the table and grab like what I'm assuming is going to be like a newly appeared like one of those party blowers.
You guys hear that?
oh my god.
we
Y'all are a whole ass mess.
we gotta get her cake. We need the little hats.
Mm.
What else? Like little themed napkins and stuff. Oh, what if we took her to like Chuck E. Cheese or something?
No, absolutely not.
That is too banal.
No.
No.
Oh,
Chuck E. Cheese is
right.
evil.
The face
Chuck E. Cheese
stuff.
is evil.
Sorry. I was see the only drawback I could think of is what if she like cheats and alters probability so she wins every game? That would be unfair.
I mean, that's a possibility, but no, I just don't like Chuck E. Cheese. Those fucking things are creepy.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Those things are creepy. This is Emrys and Sphinx saying it.
Yeah,
I mean,
creepy.
fucking hate it.
There's a reason Five
Hate it.
Nights at Freddy's exists, and that's because Chuck E. Cheese's are terrifying.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. Okay. I just like the games, and arcades aren't really a thing anymore, even though they should be. They're fun.
They should be. You know, I
Like,
was thinking
I'm
about
so
maybe
sad that
attaching an
arcades-
arcade to the back of the bookshop just cause.
Dude, that would be so smart. I would
Right?
I would definitely the
You get
arcade should be a
anything.
thing.
So how drunk are y'all getting?
I think Pandora's
Emrys
up to like,
was only having the two glasses of scotch, and then he's
yeah, no,
then he-
Pandora's up to like
it.
7 shots.
Okay, so Pandora is hammered.
Just pure rum, and then now like a rum and coke. But because she's making the rum and coke, it's like half rum.
So it's
Oh,
even worse
Lord.
than her doing shots.
Yes.
Of course, she's not slowing down because he's like, "Oh, it's fine. It's mixed with Coke now."
Yeah, exactly. There's a mixer in it. There's ice that makes it water. That makes it hydrating. And
Oh
the
my
rum is
god.
Emrys is making coffee, like whatever drink she wants.
Tati is like,
clear.
like, I think that after all this,
Mm.
probably all. Because if today was like this,
What's tomorrow gonna be?
Oh shoot.
Let's try not to think about it. Rest.
Yo, it'd be so fucking funny.
Hmm.
The fucking wizard feds trying to arrest a 6-year-old for like stealing their vibes.
Oh,
And she's
God.
like, nah, and they just fucking
They
boom
all
some
disappear.
shit. Yeah, it'd be so fucking funny.
That one, the one that came into the store,
Yeah,
that was legitimately terrifying.
it was fucking scary.
But it was also kind of hot.
Oh, dude. Tell,
I don't
tell
know.
tell
it
your
was weird.
fiance that. Tell your fiance that you just want her to like threaten your life because it's hot. I feel you. It's very hot.
Could be spicy. Yeah.
Also, would it be a conflict of interest if like you're the godfather and the baby Fae Jesus princess makes you the head of the council?
I don't
Would
even
it-
know how that's gonna work.
Because then you can. Oh my god. I'd like to see them fucking try to make her face consequences for anything.
Yeah.
This is gonna be funny as fuck.
Like
Like,
anything
what are you
that
gonna
has
do?
Kilgara worried is worrisome.
Oh yeah, if the dragon is like, oh shit, like for real, she could just like not face a consequence for the rest of her life.
Yeah. Just let her do what she's
Yeah.
gonna do. Just let her do what she's
Yeah,
gonna
like
do.
that's like
Let
there's
her
like
open
Poor
Arcadia.
Poor Rose.
like I heard about like lost books of the Bible, right? That there's
Sure.
actually like no, hear me out. It's relevant, I swear. There's
Is this
like
drunk Pandora?
yes,
Yes,
Pandora's
this is drunk
wasted.
Pandora.
She's like I think like 8 or 9 drinks in.
Problem is,
dear
she has
God.
werewolf constitution, so
Yeah,
like,
so she's like, here,
all
hear me out.
all you have to do is go up into Glabro and you start regenerating.
And just come
Yeah.
So there's like, well, okay, there was one lost book in the Bible, and the reason it was lost is because some dumb bitch put it in a lockbox in Long Island, and it was humid, and the fucking ancient text literally crumbled, and like they lost some of it, which is bullshit. But there's a supposedly some stories about Jesus when he was like in the in-between years, because like we always hear about him as a baby and then as an adult. We don't hear about
the lost years when he was out doing shit.
Yeah, when he was out doing crazy shit, like bringing clay birds to life just for kicks, or like just smiting people. Could you fucking imagine? Oh, you stole our what do you guys call it? They call it glamour, but like what do you guys call it?
Quintessence.
You stole our that's a long fucking word. Hold on. You stole our fucking.
You can just call it juju if you want to. Just call it the juju. It's easy.
You stole our fucking juice, right? And then she's like, no, I didn't, and just fucking Jedi gaslights them and they forget about it. They're like, how dare you do that to our observatory? And she's like, what observatory? And then they go back and it's missing.
What do you mean your observatory? You're right. It's not our observatory.
I'm not the Jedi you're looking for.
This is not the observatory you're looking for?
Yeah. That would be so fucking funny.
Let me guess, Rose hears them fucking all the way down.
Oh
the
yeah,
hall.
Pandora's being loud as fuck.
It depends. What is going to happen when you head?
Damn.
Rose just flops face first into the bed.
So
So does
someone
she hear it?
scoops you up.
Someone.
Mm-hmm.
Someone.
Do you open your eyes at all?
Yeah.
It's Aiden.
Of course it is.
He's holding you. You
Aw.
look over and you see Finn pulling the blankets back, throwing off the extra pillow.
That's cute.
You also notice that the bed is now big.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
And
Got fit my dad's in there.
and Finn's like, he sets everything up and he pats the bed. Aiden walks in and kind of like Neil walks across the bed and puts you down in the middle.
Mhm.
Finn says, Rose Red, and you are in your comfy pajamas.
Yes.
And Aiden and Finn are now in matching comfy pajamas.
Aww.
Polycule is official.
Let's go.
And so Finn slides in on the right side. Aiden slides in on the left side. They pull the blankets up and they snuggle down into the bed. And Finn says, good night.
Mhm.
Love
And
on the
Rose
left
Red,
ear,
do not
love on
let
the right.
the sound.
And Aiden says, could be.
It's all about the polycule sandwich tonight.
And Aiden says, what? You two are parents now. You're officially old. I'm still young.
Rose just looks over. She's like, "Do you really just want to make me mad? I'm just."
I already told you.
I like it like that.
And fade to black.
No. She also told the house, just don't let the drunkard sound travel down there, because and she's just like, no, she doesn't want to hear it.
All right. So you guys, how late do you stay up?
Emrys probably stays up for a couple more hours before he finally turns in.
Penny and Pandora are well into their cups.
Yeah.
At some point, you don't know when exactly, but Tati and Tuck snuck
Tuck.
off.
Of course they did.
Yep. Yep.
Guys are getting some quality drinking in.
Yes.
So by the time Emery's is getting up to go back to go to bed, Penny is like stands up and she's like, "Yeah, that sounds smart, reasonable. The room is gonna make me throw up."
Emrys grabs Penny, picks her up. All right, let's go.
Okay, now I'm gonna throw up on you.
Wouldn't be the first time, sweetheart.
Oh, and now he gets to be a real dad of a little kid. Isn't that what toddlers do? They throw up on you.
Penny's like holding out. Fuck you, Pandora. I'm an adult.
Emrys, if Penny looks over at Emrys, it's one little tear,
Oh,
a little bit of a smile.
As you're walking up, off, and Penny's like over your shoulders, like, "You made my dad cry."
why didn't make your dad cry? If you
Wait,
were a
I
baby,
think
you
that at
wouldn't
this
be crying.
point, I think the house would know. Oh no, she's trash. Just put her in a room.
Both Penny and Pandora get teleported to the room.
I was taking care of that.
I didn't even say the MILF word.
Now you did.
The door to your room disappears.
Fucking time out.
All right.
All right, so everyone settles in for the evening.
Thank God.
Emrys shoots Val a quick message. Gotta fill you in on all the insanity that happened today. Later on, I'm going to bed. Love you. Send.
Yeah, Vera's gonna
A heart
receive.
comes back in response real fast.
Yeah, Vera's gonna receive quite a few.
Drunk texts.
No, not even drunk text, drunk voice messages. Because
Oh,
Pandora's hands are huge and she already struggles with texting, and there's no way she'd be able to text literally anything, even vaguely intelligible while she's drunk. So she keeps each one at one point she says goodnight, but then she starts another one's like, wait, and another thing. Did you hear about the son of a bitch from Long Island that destroyed the Bible? I fucking hate that guy.
It's like half the story she recanted earlier tonight
Yeah.
that she's
And
remembering
it
now.
makes so much less sense. And
We're gonna have to tell Ivy about this.
Yeah. Just I think she probably leaves at least like 6 different messages. Again, all of them being like, okay, I'm done, good night. And another thing.
Oh, one more thing. One more thing.
One more thing before
Someone
you.
tried to kill Emrys or threatened to kill him, and then another thing.
And another, yeah, she threatened to kill him, but it was just hot. And also, I could take her in a fight. I like to see her fucking try to hurt my friends. And we have baby Jesus now, so anybody tries to fuck with us, they're just getting fucking disappeared. Like, they're fucking done. Also, I think, and it's like, okay, I'll tell you more later. Good night. Oh, Rose's kid has an observatory now. Did you know that? She has an observatory.
So much.
None of it makes any sense.
You wake up in the morning and your phone's battery is dead.
Yeah, she's not remembering.
Because you left the last one recording as you snored.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God! Ultimate drunk text night.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so morning or late afternoon. Rose,
Mm-hmm.
house wakes you.
Mm.
Good morning.
Morning.
Just wanted to let you know. Penny left earlier
Mm-hmm.
and she was donut.
Mm.
Donut.
Donkeys.
But she said she had to get something specific.
Dunkin' Donuts.
That she would be back.
Mm-hmm.
And Daisy is fake,
Mm-hmm.
and she for art center studio.
Oh, okay. What is she doing?
On a canvas. I showed her how you do.
Okay. All right. I'm getting up.
And Finn and Aiden are making breakfast.
Oh.
Said coffee.
Mm-hmm. See. Mm-hmm.
They tell you they said that they probably get up.
I'm already up.
You still hang in bed. Huh?
Hey, damn it.
Yeah, no, she's just gonna sit up and just like, like the tired rubbing of the face, like that. Yeah,
The hair's all.
yeah, everywhere. She's just gonna get up, grab the robe, put it on, just shuffle out, head towards the art studio.
Which takes you by the kitchen on the way through. And Finn and Aiden, you can hear them in there. It's like, yeah, no, waffles, I understand. Have the pockets, they're weird. But I swear to God, there's no argument between waffles and pancakes. I don't care how many different types of fruit you can put in pan.
Rose red green tea, please.
He's like past the kitchen, not even gonna deal with it.
No, she's like holding her hands out for the mug, and she says it loud enough for the boys to hear as she's walking by.
All conversation stops.
And she just keeps going with the mug of green tea in her hands.
And then as soon as you like go by the entrance to the kitchen, they can't see you anymore, to the door into the kitchen, you hear, okay, but listen to me. You stack pancakes, you can put like the butter in between the layers to where it melts all the way through. It's like, waffles are just pockets, empty air. Why are we even arguing about this?
She'll go in the art studio.
You open the door to the art studio? Daisy is sitting on your a stool
Mhm.
in front of one of the smaller 12 by 24 canvas,
Mhm.
and she's facing the window studio, and she is painting backyard like in a little landscape.
Hmm.
Fairly talented, but you notice that instead of just being the open yard that hits the green belt in the back and everything like that, she has painted in like a jungle gym, one of those big wooden jungle gyms and everything like that, play fort and everything.
Yeah.
And she has painted in a dog, and she has painted in like a little not Ferris,
merry-go-round.
merry-go-round out there, and so she's like, "Hi."
Is that what you? Is this what you're telling me? What you want? She's looking outside.
It's all there. There's a dog.
There's a
running around
dog.
the yard. Yep.
Oh, I've been replaced. No.
You know your aunt Pandora is gonna get upset.
You hear Husky
Hey.
screaming from inside the house.
And there she goes.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's not.
Did you just make a chimera?
Arab.
Spare.
Oh, like breast.
She'll just okay. She'll just set her mug down. She'll sit in front of her easel and then continue working on the piece that she worked. Her hair's still a mess. She don't care. She looks awful.
And Daisy kind of looks over at you and she says, "Gonna be."
Mm-hmm.
I told the wizard how to count.
Just slowly grab the mug.
I wanted you.
Take a really long
Accent plan.
sip.
Dad and Aiden breakfast.
Okay, well, why was there a pause?
Hmm?
You paused.
Well, yeah. So making.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's my Aiden, Uncle Aiden, Dad too.
You know what? Just if you want
number
it, you
them
know
though.
what?
That is high. Dad A and Dad B.
You know what? I actually want to see his response. You know what? Let's just come on. She's just gonna get up. She's like, okay, when we go out there, you're just gonna call him Dad B. I just want to see his face.
Okay. Walking up, he says, walks in there, and there's like stack of pancakes. There's a stack of waffles. There's a big plate of like bacon. There's a big plate of ham steaks. There's or like that. There's like several.
Are we feeding an army?
and Aiden and Finn are like sitting there, and they both got plates in front of them, and there's cups of coffee by them, and they're like, "Huh? What? No, we were just kind of got distracted."
Uh-huh.
What do you like better, waffles or pancakes? Need to settle this.
Neither.
Oh. Like
Biscuits.
If I had known this before we got married, I don't know.
Biscuit. Excuse me?
Deal breaker.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not gonna. Daisy, what did you want to say?
Oh. Like, well, I just want to say that I love you all very much. I love the fact that I have a wonderful mom What's up with you two? I love that I have an amazing dad. Stayed alive for more than 2 weeks. Finn's like, oh my god, what are you teaching her?
Nothing.
And she says, and I love that I now have dad. And Aiden's like, wait, what?
She's referring to you.
Like, I kind of caught that. Why am I dad too? Can I be dad?
Because you know what? We're not saying this in front of the child.
Child says, made the noise not come down the hall. Got to make across the hall, not across the hall.
Mm. AOL dial-up tone noises are going in her brain.
And she says, what?
I'm sorry that you had to hear that.
Apparently you were in a lot of pain, and God lives somewhere here. God him.
Oh.
You hear what sounds like hyena laughter, like a dog laughing?
Rose Red, have you let Pandora out of her room?
I gave her door back as soon as she passed out on the phone.
Yeah, I can't use the door because I'm in dog right
have
now.
Have y'all met Spare Rib yet?
The husky screaming comes back.
I've been screaming comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. She'll open the door from the backyard so the dog can come running in.
What looks to be a chow mix of some kind comes loping in the door. Got like a curly tail, got that big chow head, got orangey browny red fur, got a big tongue, purple tongue hanging out of it.
That's a Spare Rib.
Dog looks at it, it's like Aiden looks at you and looks at the dog, is like, Spare Rib? And the dog looks at him, is like sitting there huffing. And then Finn says, Spare Rib, how are you? Dog looks at Finn. And then the dog walks over and sits down by Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy made him.
Oh. Kind of scratches his head. Says, so, Barib is my friend now.
Mm-hmm. Just like how Brisket was mine.
Aiden kind of looks at you and is like, yeah, I know Chimera. Did you make him in the normal ways? And she says, well, I don't really know A's yet. So I kind of just went with my gut.
That's about right.
Want to see what he can do?
At this point, Emerus walks in. You got a dog. He walks in, grabs the cup of. Why is Pandora? Puts the cup down. Go talk to Pandora. Hang on, I'll be back.
Pandora, there's banging on the wall, on your wall of your room. It's like, oh my god, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna shoot you. It's Penny. I can't open my eyes.
I'm taking care of it, Penny. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's gonna be fine. Everyone's gonna be fine.
Okay. What do you mean what it can do?
Brisket could like turn invisible.
Yeah, and steal glamour for me.
Yeah, but he could give glamour to you. And he could steal stuff.
Yes.
He could
yes.
like, go just about anywhere he wanted.
And can talk.
Yeah.
And can talk.
Didn't like to too much.
No, he didn't.
He's like, he looks down and she goes, come on, Spare Rib. She runs outside. Like, Spare Rib, fly.
What?
And Spare Rib just leaps up in the air, and like these gigantic leather wings unfurl. Snap once, and he goes up in the air, and he spins around, and as he's spinning in the air, scales appear, a long serpentine neck, body elongates out, and there is about a 20-foot long dragon with about a 60-foot wingspan.
Just in this moment, Rose is like, okay, so there was this movie that I watched one time called A Never Ending Story. Is this like Falcor?
No, Falcor didn't have wings.
No, that's just how Rose is comprehending it.
Kind of, sort of.
Okay, so you made a dragon
Nuh-uh.
that disguises as a dog.
Oh, I made a spare rib.
Okay, Spare Rib is a dragon that disguises himself as a dog.
Oh, what? I know he likes chocolate chip.
Okay. Can you tell Spare Rib to come down?
Spare rib. Go back. Comes and slides and lands on the ground. Right as he's like reaching down for the ground touch, he like just compresses back down into the.
Okay.
Want to watch him breathe fire? He can do that.
I'm sorry. No, we're not gonna have him breathe fire. Not here.
Do you want to
Because
watch him
fire
burrow
hazard.
through the ground? He can do that.
I would rather not have holes in my yard.
Has Emery slipped Pandora out of the room yet?
Yeah.
She has bolted into the backyard to find this dog that is trying to take her spot as the dog of the party.
Wait,
No, she's running. She's running.
Emerson's running behind her. Just trying to calm you down.
No. She saw a dog in the yard. That's her fucking job.
Oh, and hello. Good morning, Pandora.
Pandora's
I'm assuming you're in wolf form.
Yeah, she's in Lupus.
She's a little upset.
She's very upset. Her hackles are raised. She's growling.
Is she right in this dog's face?
Yeah.
Emerson gets between her and Spare Ribs.
And Spare Rib's doing that thing that young dogs do where he gets super excited and his head's all up and his tail's up and he's wagging and his ears are all forward. And Pandora's like right in his face and he's doing that thing that dogs do where they put their head right beside the other dog's head.
Yeah.
Where they're like looking eye to eye but through one eye only.
Yeah. She's not happy.
She's not happy and he's like over fucking
Yeah,
joy.
he's so excited. He's so
Because there's
excited.
another dog,
Guys,
another
guys,
dog,
guys,
another
guys,
dog.
guys, be cool, Pandora. Be cool. It's just be cool. No one's taking your spot, Pandora.
She's
Be
starting
cool.
to growl.
He goes down into the universal play pose.
All right,
Front feet
let's
spread.
play.
Front feet
Let's-
spread, head down, butt
Let's
up in the air.
square up.
Oh no.
Pandora!
No, they're playing, Pandora. They want to play.
Pandora's gonna like smack him with a paw, not aiming to hurt, but like
The paw
just
smack.
smack him.
The usual tactic of dogs.
Exactly, just pow, right in the face.
Rose is just like, you know what? Let me know. I just
Let me know who wins. What?
Rose is like, I'm going in to have breakfast.
I mean,
I just wanted some tea and that bacon that smells really good. But
Oh
now
no!
I'm here.
All y'all just see her hair is a mess. She just has a mug of tea in her hands.
if
Rose?
I will give a
You
hint.
okay?
I will give a hint. Perhaps Pandora could be persuaded by bacon. Perhaps
Perhaps.
Pandora.
Hey, Pandora, there's bacon inside.
her ears perk up, and she's like,
Come on, let's go get the bacon.
Yes, leave
Okay.
the cute
Oh
little.
no! The moment she's like, stops paying attention to the dog begins bouncing and jumping all around her.
Pandora.
she's
trying
gonna
to
try
get
and chase, like,
Okay. There we
You
go.
like turn around like to snap at him.
yeah, like.
He does that thing where he dodges out of the way and I think it's all playing, legs front legs out and again head down.
I'm gonna try to smack him again.
Jumps up and
Pandora?
he does that thing where he just jumps up, runs directly away, runs in a big loop in the yard, and comes
Yeah,
running
the
back
zoomies.
and goes back into play
He's
mode.
got the zoomies.
Emerus runs into the kitchen, grabs a couple of strips of bacon, comes up and starts like dangling them in front of Pandora.
Pandora.
Okay, that does fully catch our attention.
If you are nice to the dog, I
Like a
will
little
give
head
these
tilt.
to you. But you must be nice to the dog.
He like lifts the paw and then tries to smack it.
Like Henry's.
No, just like smack spare rib again.
And he's-
Scarab is staring at the bacon now, so you like
Yeah,
full
but
on
he's
smack
he's-
him.
Yeah, just
No.
smack him.
No,
As-
the
as-
moment that
as-
she smacks, Rose just takes a piece of bacon and just starts eating it.
Yeah, and Emerus takes the bacon, the last piece, and like holds it higher. It's like, gotta be nice.
She's gonna stand up on her hind legs and try to grab it.
No,
As you do that, a large dragon-headed dog thing comes over at your back, snatches
What
the
the
bacon, and
fuck?
retracts back.
Pandora
Yeah.
gonna start screaming.
Mhm.
Yep. She's screaming.
I'm sorry. Did that?
Okay, you know
the dog also a dragon?
Yes,
He
yes.
was gonna
Okay,
be
by the
good.
way, we have a meeting with the Mage Council here in a couple hours.
I'm sorry. What now?
Daisy,
Yes,
we
Daisy's
have-
sitting at the counter, and she's got like waffle in her mouth. You know, no. I said I have a meeting.
We have a meeting.
I'm not letting you go there by yourself. I mean, you're sure you can take care of yourself,
Oh,
but
then no one's going anywhere. They're coming.
They're
Okay.
coming to my house. And you did not care to ask your mother. Or did you ask your dads? Okay, when it comes to inviting people to the house, you need to ask who owns the house. And you do not own the house.
Emerus was definitely giving it like, who owns the house now? Who owns the house now? Does she
I am
override?
a child.
Okay,
Mother and father take.
fathers.
So, what did
fathers.
so
That's
what did
still
we
under
learn about
debate.
Oh.
Okay, so what did we learn about inviting people without asking?
That I should not invite people without asking,
Do you know why?
because it upsets you.
That, and it can endanger everybody in this house.
Yes. Danger everyone.
Emerus goes into the kitchen, grabs a big mug. Rose Red, can I have lots of sweet tea in this, please?
Yeah,
Yourself
baby.
a sweet tea.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm gonna go wake Tati up.
Are you prepared to see what state she and Tucker are in? Are you sure about that?
Emerus doesn't care at this point.
Okay.
Emerus
No,
knows
she's gonna
about
ask
to
the
walk
house,
into something.
are Tati and Tuck appropriate?
Houses.
No fucking way.
Emery's is about to go get them.
I made sure that they were.
Are they canoodling?
No.
No.
Okay. Do they have clothes on?
No.
No.
They're putting clothes.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Okay.
Does rope
Just
count
tell
as
Emery's-
clothing?
Yeah, it
Just
does.
tell Emery's. Just tell Emery's to wait a second because they're getting dressed.
A big sign just comes down with red spinning lights on top of it. They are naked. Give them a minute.
Thanks, Rose Red.
Oh my god.
I will never get used to that. Though I do kind of want this in my house. That would be amazing.
All right. I am going to go shower, get ready, eat some breakfast, and then are they coming over for lunch?
And Daisy said,
Oh.
That sounds so badass.
Okay, we're gonna have lunch. We're gonna have some form of snack because that is hospitality.
You're gonna have to sit
Bro,
on those
Red,
fucking.
can I have another smaller cup of sweet tea for myself? Please?
So the Daisy says, "We will be respectful."
Appreciated.
Are
Do I want to know what things? Daisy?
of course you do. Memories. Things are
Clearly.
always different.
Yeah. That is true. It's also the only constant in the universe.
No, there's one other concept.
Entropy. You are wise beyond your days.
Hey.
I'm made
Day.
of several immortal.
Fair.
I'm also sick.
You are 6. Yeah. I've heard that 6-year-olds can be really wise when they want to be.
It's all a
Yeah.
noon attitude council. We're going to make them understand how things are going.
Oh dear. Walks up to Tati's room, knocks on the door with his foot. I'm coming in and I've got tea.
Go in. Tati and Tuck are like actually mostly dressed, like they're putting on their like that, sitting on either side of the bed, and
Don't have to pretend like you don't know each other. I know what you were up to. It's
I
fine.
know what you've been
The
up
big
to,
mug.
young lady.
I know what you did.
Puts the big mug of sweet tea down on the dresser in front of Tati.
That this is
You are welcome. So news. Daisy has called a meeting with the High Council.
yes. Oh,
They're coming here.
technically, I'm already yes.
Well, yes. The rest of them are coming here. I was not aware that you knew, so that's
Well, when
all of
she
this
summoned the
is-
High Council, like
that I guess makes sense.
know
Sure.
that she's in.
Oops.
I did not know about that. That is also news to me.
Rose is having an aneurysm downstairs.
Who she says royal source.
I did not know that either.
Is she Arthur? That would be dope. Is she fucking Arthur? That would be so cool.
If my
Also,
suspicions about
Pandora
her
has
are what-
taken one of the ham steaks and is like cutting out little shapes and putting them on Daisy's plate.
Aww.
Because
Yeah.
her dog can't do that. Her dog can't turn into a person and make cool little things for her. So fuck you, spare rib. We got beef now. I can't fly, but you can't turn into a person.
You're
so who-
having beef. You're having beef with a fucking chimera.
Yes.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Mark having beef with my cat.
Yeah.
This is Mark
We're
having
back.
beef with the cat all
We're
over
back.
again.
You can turn into a dragon, but I can turn into a person. So fuck you.
So
Tati
Oh
says-
my god.
So Tati says, so we probably should, I don't know, research it.
Oh boy.
And Tuck says, Bill, I'm guessing I'll leave you to wizard business. And he goes over and he kisses Tati on the forehead and he says, I'll talk to you later. and he looks at you.
You
And
treat my mother and mom with respect. You give her a kiss on the goddamn lips.
like, I did that a lot earlier.
Oh my
I-
god.
And he walks
I'm
by, and as
aware.
he's walking by, he puts his hands on his shoulders. He's like, "Don't worry, son. You'll get used."
Oh,
He just takes a deep breath and like closes his eyes. He's really lucky that I like him. He's really lucky that I like him, Tati, and I know you like him too. I know you do.
Rose is just having an aneurysm downstairs.
And Tati says, "We're both adults."
Yes, and I know, and it's I'm wrapping my head around it all. It's just taking a little time.
Intense situations cause intense emotions, and sometimes that's okay.
Yes, it is. Very much so. Very much so.
I'm old enough to know better. It is what it is.
I mean, it whatever it has to be for you. If it's love, if it's less than that, if it's whatever you want to call it and define it, I'm fine with it. You are an adult. I know this, and I am. I guess that
And enjoying how uncomfortable.
I know you are.
It's okay. Let's go ahead and go get some breakfast.
Yeah, there's bacon and pancakes.
and we can pull together a war council. Exactly what we're doing.
That's a good idea.
Was Pandora chasing it?
A dog that can turn into a dragon. Yes.
Oh, more complications. Great.
My
Mhm.
sworn rival.
My sword.
Poor
rival.
Rose.
My
Daisy,
sworn enemy.
Daisy has made a chimera, and it's adorable and terrifying.
Wow, it's just like her.
Yeah.
She walks with you out of the room.
Yeah, no, for real.
I mean, just like her mama, adorable but terrifying when need to be.
Yeah.
Emma takes a sip of his tea. Yep, that's about right. Walks out behind Tati.
I think that's a good place to wrap up for the evening.
Oh my god.
Hell's bells.
That
This
was
child.
that was
this
the
child.
mostest fun ever.
Fucking Renee's made our ass.
Holy shit.
Rose is just like, I was not prepared.
No one was prepared. Not by any
was-
stretch of
I
the
was-
imagination.
I always love that concept of something like on that power level and has all that weird knowledge and everything and abilities, and yet it's also a child.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I love it that it has the bond already to Rose and to Finn, everything like that, and to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You've given us Franklin Richards, is what you've given us. You've given us Franklin Richards.
You mean Onslaught?
No! I mean, Franklin Richards was a part of Onslaught, but like after Onslaught, Franklin Richards.
Oh, poor.
If you're
Poor
or if you
Anne.
if you're
I got
if you're-
hiccups.
if you're hinting that poor little Daisy is gonna become a giant magical nightmare, I object, sir.
I would
You must
no
protect the child.
This is Daisy is going to be exactly what you're going to be. So,
Yeah.
Em, where
Yes.
can we find you on the massive?
Hello, I am Starshare Stories or Starshare Story on multiple social media platforms. On Mondays you can find me on Beggar Street for Twin Cities by Night, which is the V5 Chronicle. Actually, season 3 will be coming up soon. I will be taking on the storyteller seat, so Dice and Autism can actually play.
Yay!
So we are doing a prequel to Twin Cities by Night. So it'll be taking place in the 1970s.
Oh boy,
So it's going to be
Vampires
fun
and-
times.
vampires addicted to cocaine. It's going to be great.
Monday night, you can find me on the Starfield, which is my own channel for Changeling the Lost. We are doing our epilogue next week. And then season 2 will be DC, Washington, DC. It'll be called DC's Lost, not Bristol Lost anymore.
Mhm.
Fridays, you can find me on the Figment Collective. I play a Changeling Lost game called Arcadia by Day, and I play a lovely, lovely elemental waterborne dancer named Zara. She can taste words. She has synesthesia, so she tastes words. And Saturday mornings coming soon. I have not named the game yet, but something is coming on the Starfield on Saturday mornings here soon.
By the twitching in my thumbs, something this way comes.
Nice.
And that is literally all. It's just woo.
Oh, Oh, well, you're welcome, Rama. Sorry, we ran a little bit long tonight. Hope we didn't make you too sleepy. It's always very interesting for having new stories develop, because I think are these going to be existing? You already told me this is going to be existing.
Yes. So for the
cast.
premise, it is going to be the existing cast, but I'm splitting them in half. So it is going to be half the group is playing Vampire the Masquerade, half of the group is playing Hunter the Reckoning. It's going to alternate weeks, so every other week, because scheduling purposes, and then they're going to be in the same city, same timeline, same problem, but the problem is more on a bigger scale. So it's basically to see how Kindred will handle the situation or Hunters will handle the situation, and just basically show the two sides of the coin, to be exact.
Yep. So Kindred basically manipulate the Hunters in handling the situation for them. Got it.
I mean, if you've heard the rumors about the SI being ran by the Lysambra, Lysambra. I like calling them like that.
Lysambra.
It's a Lysambra. Milagros. How are you?
Speaking of Lysambra, I simp for one. She's my Jeef in this game. I'm great. This is hilarious. And now I'm stuck with the image of like a little child dressed up with like little pigtails and stuff in a high chair, meeting with a bunch of old ass wizards and being like, this is how we're gonna do things. I fucking love Daisy. This is hilarious. Okay, so I can be found Mondays and Monday nights and Saturday mornings on the Starfield, and Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights here with Dinner and a Game. I am also on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter at Fountain Pen Femme, and I'm going to be getting back to streaming on my own on Fridays now that I'm home again, and I don't know, trying to get I'm a consultant now. I don't know. I asked Ray and he said that that's what I could call myself. All schmancy, because the job market is so bad that I'm now just going to try and start my own business because I can't get hired anywhere. So let's hope that works out. But I'm super excited to be back here with everybody and super excited to play Vampire the Masquerade for the first time, because I have not gotten to play that yet. So
It's
yeah,
a good game.
I'm so excited.
5th edition, right, Em?
Yes.
Yeah. It's much less complicated than this.
Okay. Awesome.
It is so much easier. It's kind of like, okay, so you know like how you play Changeling Lost?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but a little more streamlined.
Yep.
That's okay. Nice.
Yeah, they definitely curtailed a lot of the clunkiness.
Nice.
Something to look forward to. And finally, Sphinx, where can people find you on the mighty internet?
Hi there, I'm Sphinx Akasha, aka Circle DM. On TikTok, Sphinx Akasha, on Hive, Twitter, and Instagram. I personally would love to see this interaction between Daisy and the council, like Daisy standing on top of a stool in like giant bunny slippers and her like PJs with a hair out and long, like, this is what's going to happen. You can find me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays right here with Dinner to Game, playing Emerald Sanctums and Kingdoms of Mist respectively. Also with Milagros. She's also in Kingdom of Mist. On this coming Friday, you will find me with the ADH Adventures channel as I run my campaign, Agents of the Circle, which is an original 5th edition campaign set in a homebrew version of Eberron. Right now, the party is in the nation of Anthem, which is the origin and home nation of bards. It is the kingdom of bards. ruled by one King Bootsy, as in Bootsy Collins. They are currently in the Temple of the 36 Chambers, facing off against the Brotherhood of the Wu-Tang Clan. They have already faced off against the RZA and the Jizza, and this Friday they will be facing off against the MET man. That will be an interesting time. Prepare for tears. That's all I'm saying. If any of the cast is watching, prepare for tears. It's gonna hurt. On Saturdays, you can find me with ADH Adventures, playing in either Unlicensed Magic War Crimes or in Heroes Arc. And on Sundays, you can catch us with catch me with ADH Adventures, where we're playing our newest game, The Tale That Never Was. It's full of time travel, wibbly wobbliness, and I play my answer to what if Hollow Pendragon from Howl's Moving Castle was a Kalishtar Aberrant Mind sorcerer, and his Calcifer happened to be his quarry. So that's a lot of fun. We've been transported like 200 years into the future, and shenanigans are afoot. So we're gonna see how that goes. And yeah,
Excellent. Come on.
indeed.
So, and for Dinner and a Game, you can find our information in our link tree. We have this show on Tuesdays, which is Emerald Sanctums, and then we have our Kingdoms of Mist game, which is actually using the quest system now, which has been really kind of cool. And that's going to be tomorrow night. This Friday, where I'm going to be over on Ice Cream Sandwiches, playing in Ivory Shadow's game, which is called Pure Havoc, where I actually play a chaotic evil wizard.
You chaotic evil? Never.
And so,
Yeah.
and so it's basically the theme of that is whatchamacallit, Suicide Squad, but with D&D. So
nice.
We shall see what happens next, because I wasn't at the last game, and apparently we have escaped our prisons. It's going to be. I'm looking forward to that. And so, but other than that, we are getting ready to launch a new game on Saturdays. It's going to be probably about another month or so before we launch it, because this is a face-to-face game. And I have recruited some local players, and we're going to spend a few sessions getting to know each other, feeling the groove, as it were, and feeling things out and seeing if everything's going to work out. And if so, we will be starting that in just a few months. And that's going to be using material components, printed terrain pieces for those games. So we will be able to actually show you guys what we are actually printing and building up for our inventory. So, but in the meantime, we thank everyone for having stuck around with us. We thank you for the raid, Beggar Street, and we are going to go ahead and what we what back to
Oof.
well, I was on a weird Twitch page. Recognize.
Ah.
I mean, it was mine, but it was. All right. So let's go ahead and see if we can raid some, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Short tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, ADH Adventures took tonight off because of Blizzard related things.
Oh, wow. Let's go get Perception Studios a raid. They're based out of Vancouver, I do believe. And they're a very cool studio. They actually have their own like real studio, and they do professional cosplays for.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's really cool setup. So we're gonna give them a raid. So when we get in there, let them know the Dinner and a Game sent you. For those of you who are watching us through Twitch, it's just simply hang out. We'll be picking you over there. You can say hi to them. Let them know Dinner and a Game sent you. For those of you on our other channels, we're just going to be saying good night to you guys, and we're going to tell you that we love you. We thank you all for your support. Remember, if you can, support us through our new Patreon. We need one more Patreon subscriber at the $15 level to start having our monthly Patreon only game. We've got supporters at all different types of levels. We have levels from $1 up to $15. The $15 level gets you put in for our monthly game, and right now we need one more person to start having that game. So if you guys want to play D&D with me as your GM, and you guys can go ahead and contribute at that level. Every single dime is going to go towards supporting us as we launch out this new physical show, because we need to get new cameras and everything like that set up, and we got to get a bunch of stuff taken care of. But all that's going to be happening soon, and thank you everyone who supports us at any level, even just to come in and say, you guys, I hope you guys have a great night. We're going to go ahead and throw this party over into Perception Studios. I want everyone to remember that at dinner game, we always save you a seat at the table, and we want you to do what you can to be safe. Come back and join us again and again. That means take care of yourself, social distance where you can, wear a mask when you can, do what you can to keep yourself safe. Love you. Good night, everybody.
Good night. All right, I am heading to bed.
Saw you yawn.
Yeah.
Up the ghost.
No, I was hiccuping. That was me. I was hiccuping.
Oh dear.
Like for the past hour, I've been hiccuping.
Oh,
I'm
ow.
sorry. Did you get too excited?
I guess. I guess I did. Yeah. So I am heading to bed. Also, I have been informed my nephew has learned his first swear word. My 2-year-old nephew.
What's
Fun.
the word?
Damn.
Oh, okay.
That's not
That's not
so
too
bad.
bad.
It's
That's
not
not
a
too bad.
real swear
Not
word.
horrible.
No, I was concerned